man, imagine we all go to have a trip to Hawaii like at the same time just to play D&D. We just
D&D
rent a
to
hotel
Hawaii.
room and we just
That is our filler episode, our beach
It's
filler
our
episode.
yeah, we'll just do some, like, volcano side, like, sitting beside a
We
volcano,
just do like real
oh,
life role play as our
love.
characters.
Amazing.
we get so immersed. We start off on the beach, and it's like, all right, for the next part of our adventure, it's at the volcano. We start packing up, and we start hiking up the volcano,
Alright,
and we
let's go.
set up like right by the mouth of the volcano. So anyway, here we are.
Fine, we've got the whole thing planned already. It's fine.
I will eventually own some property in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, is that like where you
What?
eventually want to settle down? Is that your plan?
Probably, I don't know. It's just my dad owns a condo, and eventually it'll get passed down to me, and I'll have to think about what I want to do with it.
Oh, are you like originally from Hawaii? That's like where you were raised, or?
That's where my dad was raised.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then he just came to the mainland for reasons.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A million years ago, I used to work for a car rental agency. And the one thing, this is so random, but the one thing that I remember about Hawaii from those days was when people asked for their kama'aina rate. And it was this whole, like, you're from the island. And I was like, yeah, those words will never leave my brain.
I need to vent. I'm sorry. Just 1 second. Who the fuck at McDonald's packs a 20-piece chicken nuggets into a bag, sees the order, and it says 3 spicy buffalo sauce, and it goes, you know what? He only needs 1. What the fuck? Holy shit, I'm so mad.
I just had a confrontation with McDonald's last night about the sauce on my chicken nuggets.
I got the Uber delivery, so now I'm like, do I complain to Uber? No, that doesn't make sense because, like,
yes, you do. You complain to Uber, and then they'll give you a refund for all of the chicken nuggets because it was faulty, and then they will handle it between them and the restaurant.
Grubhub and Postmates does this too.
Sick.
I do this with DoorDash all the time. They miss the sauce and they complain about the sauce, and they give you a refund for the whole dish.
Mine is usually they're actually missing food though. Like I'll order like 1 dozen orders of like donut holes, and then they'll just give me 1 dozen, and I'm like, I asked for 2, I paid for 2, you did not give me 2. And then I'll ask for a refund, and they'll be like, we'll refund both of them, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, or I order a hamburger and a salad and a milkshake, and I don't get the milkshake, and I'm just like, this is why I picked that restaurant.
Your drink. Yeah, no, I completely understand. They always miss something, or like I'll be like, no tomatoes, and then it's like they put an entire tomatoes worth on it, and I'm like, why?
Oh, we thought it did extra tomatoes. Our bad.
Why do you hate me?
Okay, so we're in another world, huh? It was so hard.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously. It was so hard not turning this into a whole nother 5-episode arc. I could easily just keep going forever, but I promised only. So we hopefully we'll resolve this session. Maximum next session will be the end, as promised. Okay. So you guys are on the portal screen, drifting through the void.
Uber says they can't refund that. Fuck.
Just lie and say they only give you 10 nuggets.
Yeah. Because that's all you're going to be able to eat with that much sauce.
I used to do that all the time, which, like, P.S. probably illegal, but I would ask for like barbecue sauce and they wouldn't put it in, and I'd be like, I refuse to eat these nuggets without sauce, so no. It's like you didn't even send them. McDonald's can afford it. It's fine.
I mean, so what I'll probably do is like I go to this McDonald's far more than I'm willing to admit. So
you do
I'll probably
nuggies.
I got it weekly nuggies. How dare you assume I only eat nuggies that frequently? All right. But I go there all the time. So if I go there, I just say like, hey, I got like an Uber delivery, and you guys include just like no sauce in my nuggets, and I'm kind of annoyed. They'll probably just be like, all right, whatever, just take another 10-piece, nerd, get out of here.
No. Go on, get.
All right, all right. Sorry to interrupt my my venting. Please proceed. I will find other sauce to stave my temptation.
Okay. So you guys have you drifted through the void for what feels like eternity, or maybe possibly exactly 2 weeks, and landed in an unfamiliar world. The smells of decay and the sound of howling beasts on the wind. And after you sort of gather your senses and look around, you see that everyone in the group, all 6 of you, including Katie, are there sitting on the ground. And what is happening?
Oh, right, Katie's here too.
Yes, Katie's still here. Who's turning out to be basically my character in this campaign. So,
Yay.
that was not the original
Amazing.
intention.
Wendy lives.
And so you get your bearings, you take a look around, and you realize that what was originally the extremely offensive smell of decay is not this whole world. It's not the air that's around you. It's just a garbage pile that you landed in. And
Hi.
We're in a dump.
you're in a compost heap. Behind a barn.
Oh, that's worse.
Wait, that's
And-
actually pretty good though. If it's a compost heap, that's a sign of civilization, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no, I'll take it. I hope.
Yeah, but what kind
Yeah.
of stuff?
Are we in
Um,
41
and yeah, and what you originally interpreted it as howling beasts, upon paying a little more attention to it, sounds like the sound of children at play.
What?
Sounds like the same thing to me.
Children
Oh, no.
screaming at each other, drifting across the wind. So
Okay, well, it seems like at least we're still on Earth. So let's just go find out where we are.
can you guys
hold on,
see
wait,
the
real
new?
quick,
Can
is
you
this-
guys see the new page I loaded here?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
barn.
Okay.
Real
It-
quick,
it-
Isaac, does this count as like a new mystery? Are we doing the mystery start stuff
Yes,
now?
yes,
or?
it does. Yes, it does. Let's do that
Okay,
right
cool.
now.
Okay, cool.
I forgot. And
That's cool.
awesome.
That's cool.
Let's see. Oh, but
Oh, no.
because let's see, just a second, sorry. I am upping, even though it's a new mystery, and normally this would reset. Because of your unknown whereabouts, I'm setting the clock to sunset.
Oh god.
So this
Ooh.
is at least from your knowledge for what's going on here, you're not safe. and so
Fair.
this is still a stressful and guarded situation. Clock's at sunset. There's only 3 ticks away from ultimate doom. But as you saw in the last few sessions, I don't move the clock that much. It's just sort of a general indicator.
Yeah, for sure. I will just say, in
Um,
character, Bob thinks he's totally chill. All right, he's
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
there's like we're in a compost heap. There's children laughing. Guys, we're fine. We just got to go figure out where we are."
We could be in a different plane that we cannot comprehend, and our minds are creating this environment we're in.
Could be.
So wise.
Okay, so let's start with Bob's
Destiny's Plaything.
fate, whatever your ability is called. That starts
Yeah.
starts a mystery.
Destiny's Plaything. Yep.
Okay, you only have 2 luck points left, buddy. Are you gonna use it or not? Because when you use
Do
that
it.
last one, that's
Do
literally
it.
ultimate doom. Like,
Oh, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Peer pressure.
What happens when you run out of luck?
You run out of
like
luck.
I just get to do I get to use hard moves all the time and just like mess you up in every encounter. So
I see.
yeah. Because the miss on Destiny's Plaything is something bad is going to happen to you. And with your luck as low as it is, that's kind of guaranteed anyway. So I'm not sure you're winning anything by using the luck. Other than just
As
getting a
I've
visit.
said, all right.
Okay.
Bob's goal is my goal as a player is always one thing: death and destiny. Bob just wants destiny, right? So unfortunately for Bob, I'm at the wheel. Okay.
Okay. Your own personal D&D. Okay. So, on a 10 plus, the keeper reveals a useful detail about the coming mystery. You
If you need like a minute or something, go ahead, take your time.
No, it's fine. The crystal that you touched that opened this portal, as you were drifting through the void, you feel as if it's almost talking to you. And it was destroyed. It was destroyed in the process of opening the portal, but in some ways you feel like the portal was the crystal. And the message you get from it as you fall into this world and the portal closes behind you is find my brothers. They can bring you wherever you wish to be.
Mm. Okay. Okay. I like it. Okay. And this all just happened while I was like drifting through the void, right?
Yes. Yeah. So that was we did a little bit of a retcon backup for that can happen, but yeah, now you're all standing
that's all right.
peacefully behind the barn.
Okay.
And then Molly also has a
Yes.
mystery ability.
I do. Let me just roll this here.
Hey.
I think that's a hold 3, which is pretty sweet for being in a mysterious world here.
Excellent.
Go ahead and mark that. And anybody else who may have taken improvements during the last time, if you took anything new that has a at the beginning of a mystery note, let me know about it. But I think I looked at all your sheets. I didn't see any new thing get picked. Okay.
I'm kind of dinged up. I want to use magic to heal myself.
Right. We didn't. You know what? Let's.
Or can we rest or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say the drift through the void and the magical properties healed up to 3 wounds on anybody who had wounds.
3?
So if you had more than 3 wounds, you're still wounded, but that's a pretty significant benefit to restart this mystery.
Cool.
Thanks.
So maybe Cornelius is still wounded. I didn't see.
I am. I had 4, so I will still just do it.
You gonna still use magic to heal?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Watching just levels up off this of just back-to-back failures.
Okay. And use magic success.
I'm feeling much better now.
Yeah. Pretty sure a use magic success is
It works.
no glitches or anything, right?
Yeah, 10 plus, it works without issue.
Okay, great. So, yeah, good, good moves. Not man, that was a wild cascade of failures right at the end of the last mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Errors.
Okay, so
Just for quick party context, we're all fully healed now, right? Like, is anyone low at all, or anyone damaged?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I think the biggest disadvantage you are in this situation isn't necessarily health based, but resource based. In that,
Yeah.
any character who has like real world based resources doesn't have access to them. August can't call the agency. Quinn doesn't have any vehicles. Cornelius doesn't have access to his lore library. So those are, your characters are somewhat weaker than they would be normally because of that.
Yeah, just quick check, just for like Bob's sake. Like, he is gonna check, just take out his phone and check for signal. Anything?
No signal.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah. We'll assume your batteries have about between 6 to 10 hours because you've been using them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we couldn't use it anyway. There's no signal. So Bob's gonna be just kind of look at that and go, with this barn, we're an Amish country, I bet.
Amazing.
So like specifically, we're behind the barn right now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I asked the art to make a back of a barn, but it doesn't it's a barn. It has a barn door. So...
door on every side.
Yeah. I especially like how this door is like just wrong.
Oh yeah, well there's a lot of interesting stuff on this. I had to make so many different things for this session. You'll see there's some wrong stuff going on in a lot of these.
Honestly, actually, for like an alien planet, I love it.
Oh, I know. It's definitely surprising and different.
And I just want to point out that my lore library is on my Palm Pilot. That's in
sure.
my pocket.
Okay, that's a great retcon. So you still use about 6 hours of
amazing
left on that. Yeah, and of course
my
you have
Palm
a Palm
Pilot
Pilot
from 1998.
Yeah. Oh well, then it only has 2.5 hours of battery left.
Hey, older phones could go for like a long time. My first flip phone, that shit would last for like a week.
Yeah, just monochrome and has a little like nub for navigation. There's not even a full keyboard. Like,
yep.
They even make Palm Pilots anymore? I don't think they do.
No. Almost all of those things just stopped the production as soon as the iPhone got released.
Death to a whole industry.
I was surprised to learn that they still make Blackberries. I'm like, why?
Oh, I used to have one for work. I loved that stupid thing.
I was reading an article that like younger individuals these days are actually switching back to like just flip phones.
Nokia's, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, wouldn't a modern day BlackBerry just be a smartphone? Like,
the keyboard is
some
nice.
of them are,
Well,
but yeah.
I think it's more the software. That's the issue.
Oh, I actually just looked it up. It looks like they do just now make smartphones, but they just have a keyboard on it. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, today I learned. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Okay. So what's the plan?
I guess the best plan is just to find the front of the barn, right? Like, just find a person.
Walk around. Okay.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah. Unless you just want to go wandering into the woods. I mean, we're closest to civilization, so I guess just walk around.
Okay.
I'll say Katie, don't worry. This kind of thing happens to us all the time. We'll get you home safe.
Oh, good. I am not sure what's going on.
Do you want to wear my jacket? Are you cold?
No, the weather is surprisingly nice here.
Oh, okay. Let me know.
How is the weather? Is it just like warm?
Yeah, it's just mild spring weather.
Yeah, all right. That's nice. We should have a picnic.
Yeah. So, sorry about the deformed farm animals, but this is
It's like a moose.
Their
A
horse
moose
is
dog.
missing its
Oh
head.
God! Oh Lord!
All the animals are missing their heads.
It's fine.
Um,
This is the
Uh,
real horror. Yeah.
We come around the corner. Ha!
This is just
What?
this is a village street with typical non-hideous animals. There's like
Okay.
horse and dog and chicken.
All right, I just wanted to just clarify. Canonically, this is just horse,
Yes.
not weird horse. This is horse.
Is this
mean
R2D2
pony.
over here?
R2D2.
I don't know what that is.
It's the TARDIS.
Amazing.
Wait, what is this?
It looks like a somebody on a
covered caravan or something.
yeah. It looks like a scooter, like a one of those
Like a
beefy
little-
scooters.
Yeah.
A
Looks like
tuk-tuk.
Oh,
It's
the bike or
the
something.
town
Yeah.
constable on his Segway.
Just coming to solve crime. Yeah.
Um.
Fuck. I love this game.
Okay, so
I love this group.
Me too.
All right, so
Are there
chicken.
people? Do we see people?
R2D2.
Yes, there's a few people around, and they're all very small. They're the tallest person is maybe 4 feet tall at the most.
God, we're
You
giants.
are giants to these people. Even like the horse is more of a pony, and all.
Hmm.
Even the doors and stuff to the houses look like you would have to duck to walk into them.
We're hobbits.
And
Oh my God, we're in Hobbit Town.
uploading tokens.
Amazing.
Giant
Oh.
They're so cute. Oh my God. They're Hylian
love-
hobbits.
We must protect her at all costs.
This entire village.
We're gonna have to slaughter every one of them to get out of here. You just wait.
Yeah, listen. We have hunting rifles. Okay, what are they gonna do?
I know, right?
I got a big knife.
Takes out
Look
8
out.
of them.
Where
You
the
got a
moon-
goddamn flamethrower.
Oh my God, the flamethrower.
Somebody.
You guys want?
look
You guys just
look
want
who's
like
the high
that-
warlock now. Yeah.
You know
What
what?
do you say,
Fuck
Alan?
whatever story Isaac has. Let's just slaughter the whole village.
Aw.
All right, I'll grab the pitchforks.
Oh,
Sorry.
You know
okay,
what?
go ahead.
you know what? I know you guys are unpredictable, and so I prepared a background for whatever you
Ooh.
may want to do.
I see
Uh-huh.
this too well.
It's like
It's
played
because
with
he's
us
part of the
before.
shenanigan.
It's true.
There
What?
you go.
What?
It's not
Oh God!
available.
Oh God!
What is this?
Scary.
We
Oh,
can
no.
go anywhere.
This is if we went
Okay.
and took the wrong
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, that's if we just go on a slaughter spree and just kill
Yeah.
everybody.
It's like, all right, guys.
You know those damned pointy ears.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna. Okay, so what is their reaction to seeing us? Let me ask that.
Well,
first,
everyone. Sorry, I only loaded one token, and I loaded it on the
Oh,
map
okay.
layer apparently. But
Oh, tragic. I understand the pain.
fix that. And
Are you using the new
Now,
toolbar? Are you getting used to that?
no, I'm like I don't have time to learn something new right now. I'll
Oh,
figure
okay,
it out
that's
later.
I was using it yesterday. I kind of like it actually, but
Oh,
go ahead.
it looked nice, but I just literally am like, I'm not gonna mess this up by learning something new. No, there's several people in the street, but this is the one that approaches you. Everyone just sort of stops what they're doing and their looks, and so this one is, oh, hello, are you adventurers?
What? I'm sorry. What did she say?
I can't.
I don't know how to react.
Well, we are on a bit of an adventure, young miss. What's your name?
My name's Clover.
Clover.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Of course it is.
Luna's
Sorry.
gonna try really hard not to show that like she thinks she's adorable because she's gotta, hold up the persona of being cool and collected but oh my God, she's adorable.
What brings you here to Bindlebranch? There's not much that happens here.
I'm sorry. Can you just type the name of the village in chat? Just so I have it for reference.
Bindle Branch, I think.
Yeah, Bindle Branch. Oh, Bindle Branch. Okay, I didn't read the I. Thank you.
We're just we got no. I don't want to tell her.
We're trying to find our way home, young missy. Anybody particularly learned around here that we could talk to?
Are we in the United States?
What?
That's a no.
The United States of America?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Bob, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I just wanted to get a hard confirm. If they don't know what the USA is, I just wanted to hard confirm it.
If you're looking,
Luna's gonna give Bob like a really raised eyebrow and like look at Clover and then look back at Bob and give him like the really look.
Midgets exist, okay, Luna? We have midgets on Earth. I know that they're marginalized people and that you like to ignore them because they're weird, okay? But midgets exist, okay?
Like you're trying to respect them as marginalized people and calling them midgets in every sentence.
That's the kind of person I imagine Bob to be.
Check.
He's the kind of person that would go to like a BLM campaign and just be like, "That's right, we really." No, I'm not doing that. No, not doing that. No, go ahead.
Blue lines matter. Okay. So if you're looking for someone with knowledge of the area, you'll want to check the tower at the edge of town.
Tower, eh?
Yeah.
Is there someone we should ask for?
The Holomage doesn't talk to many visitors, but
you
probably want to talk to you.
I need you. Hold on. No, Isaac.
We're in Cohen. We're in Cohen. I knew it.
It's probably not Cohen, right? But
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think we're in Harrow.
I knew it. This is awesome.
All right, sick. I get to drop the act because I've noticed it's gonna happen the whole time.
I consulted with Alan on this at the beginning, but
So, also, a quick sidebar: if any of you are worried about, like, oh, I want to write an adventure for Alan's world, I'm worried about ruining his lore. Earth is now canon to Harrow as like a parallel universe. Okay, you can do whatever you want.
Sweet.
Good to know.
I guess we better go talk to this individual. What did you say it was again?
Hollow Mage?
Hollow Mage.
Mm.
Is he a wizard?
Yes.
Oh, I
You
know
a
a bit
wizard?
of magic myself. Yes, ma'am.
Then he would probably want to talk to you.
He just might.
So, yeah.
Is he old like me?
Right?
Oh.
Probably older.
Does he have black skin and horns?
No.
Okay, it's not. Okay,
Lena's
it's
gonna
not
give
Thomas.
Bob another look.
Okay, I didn't actually ask that. I was just doing it because just so you know, from here on out, I am completely blind. Even though I know this is like on, like, even though I noticed.
I talked about.
Yeah.
I talked to Alan about Harrow and connecting it through the void, and specifically about making. We talked the most about the first session and making Aaron basically a corrupted version of a hollow. But that was that's the limit of what Alan knows here. So this session, everybody's on the same page.
Yeah. So I'm strongly hoping, right, that he just went super hard on his research and realized that Jay plays a hollow and is a wizard, and then like decided to place this in the future where like he has his own tower.
Athanas?
Athanas Stratiantes? That'd be really funny.
That would have been funny, but that's not what I prepared. So
I know. I'm just joking around. Okay, go ahead, please.
Okay, so she points you down the street to the tower of the Hollow Mage.
Can I use telepathy to see if she's telling us the truth?
She 100% is telling the truth.
Okay.
She is not deceptive at all.
Okay.
One of just so you know, one of my things, you are free to ask, but one of my things is that I know if somebody lies to me, I instantly know it, so I can let you know as well.
Cool. Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can. Sorry, what's happening here? You got unsweet tea.
I'm so mad. Like, I'm so mad. I have no words. I'm stunned.
Okay. Let's see what the tower looks like.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Amazing.
Is there an old lady that lives there?
This is not what
I need to go back out.
When you say a wizard tower, this is not what I imagined.
This is awesome.
Are these gnomes? I think they're gnomes. I bet an old lady lives in there.
I thought she said it was maybe.
You never know.
Isn't that a story?
Yes, I'm making a bit of a joke.
Okay.
Luna, but
yeah, sorry. I take things too literally sometimes.
Go knock on the door. Knock.
What is that made? It's made out of cloth? Bob, get out of the way.
What the?
Move.
What the?
Thank you. What is this? Ooh, that's pretty. Do I see anything through? Is this a window?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You guys have no idea how many iterations I had to go through to get this fucking image. I have probably 200 variants of this thing before it came out the way I wanted it to.
I'd give you a hug if I could.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and you just hear a voice from, I mean, presumably from inside, but it doesn't really have an origin. It just says, "Who approaches?"
Bob.
It is I, Cornelius, knocking upon your door.
What is your business here?
We are travelers, and we were advised to speak with you. You may know a way to help us out.
I am the chosen one of the void.
Void, you say?
That sounds familiar.
The door swings open.
Yes, it is I, Bob Smith.
Okay.
May we please speak with you, sir?
Yeah. The door swings open. Enter.
This is very interesting. I haven't seen a building quite like this one before.
Oh, do we not
sketch.
see the person yet?
No, it's just a
okay.
disembodied voice you're conversing with.
It's a ghost.
Are you going? I told you the door swings open on its own.
I guess
So
we're going.
are you going to
Yeah,
walk
I guess we're
in?
going
I was
in.
waiting for you to say you walk in.
Yeah. I guess we're going in.
We'll
Yeah,
go
I'm
inside. After you, young missy.
In we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
very Beauty
Yeah.
and the Beast. I love it.
Oh, yes.
This is
Katie, don't touch that.
This is a fine library. Oh, this looks amazing.
What?
I love him.
Oh,
This guy is also tiny. I guess he should be tiny.
Precious.
Okay. So. Maybe not that small.
Oh my god. Yes, make him even smaller. Just like itty bitty. Oh, same size as his potions.
Can you imagine? He has to climb up on the table.
Yes, so cute.
You see how short the legs are on the table. So,
Wait, what's with the legs on this table?
they're all fucked up.
What the fuck?
Don't pay attention to the legs on the table.
Don't-
man.
yeah, don't.
Every leg on the table is different
Luca
from the
dreams
next
of
one. It's
aliens.
amazing.
You know
I
what?
mean, it's
Actually,
constructed with the same attention to quality that the exterior was. So.
This is awesome. I love all the little things on the table and like in the
Mhm.
shelves.
I
This is
haven't
really
stopped
cool.
looking
Yeah.
around yet. I want to see more of that lamp in the corner, the light. Like, very cool.
Good day, sir. I wanted to compliment you on your exquisite library. What is your name? My name is Cornelius.
Oh, that's a interesting name. My name is Cornflower Blue.
Ah, that's the color of your beard.
I guess it is.
Amazing.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
What?
Do we notice
Are
anything
you the
weird?
Bob Smith of the Void that you spoke of outside?
He's that young man over there.
Yes. I am. I understand. He must have heard of me because after all, I am the chosen one of the void.
Come closer so I can see you.
Yeah.
He puts on a little spectacles and stares up and like, and it's like your eyes are not that of a hollow. And at this distance, you can see that his eyes definitely are completely black, as if they don't even exist there. Similar to what you saw on Aaron.
I think it might be. I'm just also going to kind of keep him back a little bit, but I'm just going to like grab a whole different notebook and start leafing through that.
I'm gonna like read over your shoulder and while like slowly nodding, being like, "Oh yeah,
Tapping
yeah,
this page. Tap,
yeah."
tap, 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 tap.
Mhm.
So when he says that that Bob is not hollow, obviously I understand it as a player, but Bob will say, "I'm sorry, what now?"
Hollow, you are of the void, and you do not know what a hollow is.
Of
Hollow.
course, I know what a hollow is. I am Bob Smith, chosen one of the void. Obviously, I know what a hollow is.
I do
Okay,
not.
then.
Can you tell me?
Where's my insight check roll?
Isaac, is it acceptable for me to do a roll that's just like like the like a D12 roll, and depending on the roll, I just bullshit my way through it? Is that cool?
Well, Cornelius just asked for an explanation, and he's just going to accept that and move on. So I don't.
Oh, I thought Cornelius was asking me to explain it.
Oh no, I was asking him.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, explain it for my friend here. Yeah.
Hollow are people like me who have been touched by the void and have some connection to it, as noted by distinctive eyes. There are quite a few of us in this world. It is surprising that you haven't heard of any. Though I guess we're not that common.
I to be fully transparent with you, my good sir, I do not believe we are of this world. We traveled through the void and arrived here, just yonder in a pile of compost.
Oh my. He dashes over to his workbench and pulls out some of the scattered devices until he arrives on like some wand with a sparkling jewel on the end and a crystal that he holds up to his face as he sort of analyzes you guys through his artifacts.
I would like to flip my goggles on and do the same right back, please.
Oh.
I will lean over and like get my face kind of close to him so he can see us.
Planeswalkers.
Oh.
This is extremely rare. I'm surprised as that many of you made it through. How many were originally pulled from your world?
I think everyone you see here.
All of us, yeah.
The void is a very dangerous place.
You see, I am the chosen one of the void, and it was up to me to keep them all safe during the journey.
Oh, thank you, Bob. That was very nice of you.
Of course, no problem. Yeah, of course. Yeah. No one ever says thank you for anything I do around here, but you're welcome.
Insight check.
I was like, where is it? Oh, I'm so full of shit today. You're sassy from your McDonald's order. Now you're playing it
mad at us.
It's
Taking
bleeding
it out on
in.
us.
It's bleeding into the character.
Who hurt you, Alan? But we know who hurt you.
It was a sweet tea, wasn't it?
It was.
The
Sent him right over.
The sweet tea was actually the thing that pushed me over the edge in sassiness.
Back.
Less sauce. It's like, okay, fine. I have tons of sauces at home I can use. Like, I'm good, right? The unsweetened tea,
Add sugar.
You know how McDonald's has that high C orange that you can't find anywhere else?
Oh yeah, I don't
And
think they
I
have it
order
anymore,
that.
do
I
they?
get that all. I mean, at least in my local area, they have it. And whenever
They do.
occasionally when I ask for it, they mishear me through the drive-through and give me sweet tea instead because I just say high C because there's no
Oh
other
yeah,
flavor of high C. So I
Icy
say high
sounds
C,
like
and then they're
iced
like, "Oh,
tea.
sweet tea," and then
Oh,
I'm just like, "Ugh, that's the worst."
not
what
when
I
I
hate is when I ask for Coke and I get sweet tea. I'm like, the fuck, this isn't even the
How?
same thing.
How?
And I
At least,
don't
like,
like
yeah,
sweet tea.
at least like with high C, I can kind of like I kind of understand like maybe it's a bad drive-through and then you just hear and then they just hear the E and just go oh tea.
Tea, sure, yeah.
You want tea? Okay, or like
Fucking rice.
What is?
Why doesn't it send that? I don't understand. It doesn't like the less than sign. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay,
because
but I
probably
can't combine it.
it's probably a
because
command or something.
because there's macros in the Roll20 chat that
There.
do things. Yeah.
Again.
perfect. Perfect.
It doesn't let you if you put it together. You're able to put a space in between. Okay, anyway.
I lost track of where
So,
we were.
like, how many like shiny trinkets are there, and how distracted is Cornflower?
Bar blue.
He is looking very intently at Cornelius's aura through his artifacts, and there, as you can see, are trinkets every fucking where, including rolling around on the floor.
What?
So-
Tell me, Cornflower. What do you see?
I can see that you are definitely not of this world. You have the aura of an outsider. Not the same as what a demon may have, but definitely the kind of aura that does indicate you could be banished back to your homeland.
I'm just gonna like
Banished?
look myself up and down with my goggles, being like, I don't see that.
How would we be banished? Would we have to commit some non-capital crime, or what? I don't understand.
No, it's a kind of spell that sends outsiders back to their plane of origin.
Ah, sounds incredibly useful.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Is this something you can do, sir?
I could, but I seem to have lost my spell book.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
I know several spells myself. Do
you have a spell book? If you had a spell book with the banish spell in it,
Take
then
out the Palm Pilot.
I whip out my Palm Pilot and press the on button, and it takes about 10 seconds to turn on. And I bring out the
Stand
wand.
by.
I bring out the wand.
One moment, please.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, a
And,
magical book indeed.
This is
All
where I
right, so
keep all
while
my lore.
Cornflower is fully distracted by Cornelius's that just happened.
I mean,
My monitor just went blank. Okay, I'm back. I guess my computer wanted to go to sleep mode. Am I still with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So while Cornflower is fully distracted interacting with Cornelius and his mystical spellbook, do any of the rest of you want to? Clearly, Luna wants to
stealing
has
stuff I
some
can
sticky
tell.
fingers here. So
Watch the rug. Watch the rug.
it is nice.
Oh dear. I think I'm probably just gonna be standing over here, like I say, with my book and making some notes, and maybe I'd like to like flip up one layer of goggles. I feel like I would have like many lenses for them.
Yes.
One of those dealies. I'm just gonna start doing some of that, but obviously it doesn't do anything. But
yeah, different visual filters on your things. One of them is just smeared with garlic oil.
Probably, yeah. It's just garlic bulbs for eyes.
My God.
Well, do you need help finding your book, sir?
Yes, I think it was purloined by one of my rivals. There's a there's another there's another wizard in the next village
So,
over that does
another-
not take kindly to me.
Is he a hollow as well?
Oh no, he is a normal man that is jealous of my knowledge and my accumulated trinkets. Somehow he got his hands on my spell book.
And you do have quite a collection here. So it is impressive.
Yes. This is my artifactory.
That's
I must ask,
amazing.
what type of man are you?
I am a gnome.
On our world, there is no one with ears like you, and while there are some people about your height, they are not proportional as you are.
Midgets exist, Cornelius.
I'm explaining that they're slightly different. They're disproportional.
No, they're human too.
They're human, but they're disproportional.
How dare you?
But your people are very, 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 very strange to us. It is. I must say, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so you come from a world without any different races. World of men only.
We have plenty of animals, but
And women.
yes,
You have men and women. Okay.
It's mankind.
Don't you mean person kind? I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done.
You got to remember, son. I'm 125 years old. I'm set in my ways.
Oh,
How dare you?
you. A young one.
A young one.
How old are you, sir?
450.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I would be considered exceptionally old for my people.
I suppose.
I suppose.
What is your secret? Do you use magics to stay alive so long?
Oh no, this is typical for the gnomes. Gnomes can live quite a bit longer than humans.
My goodness.
That hardly seems fair.
Most of the world isn't fair, young man.
Well, we should go out there and make it fair. All right, 'cause that's my job
Yes.
as the
Return my
chosen
spell
one.
book. Return my spell book, and we could try to find your place.
I think maybe we can try and help you, sir.
Steve, I would be helpless against another wizard without access to my spells, despite all the artifacts I have here. But maybe you guys could get in and retrieve it. And he
My good
tells you,
sir, Cornflower Blue, we have something more powerful than magic. All right, we have guns. Your rival wizard does not stand a fucking chance. We're talking, he's going to go around the corner. He's just going to hear a loud bang and just nothing but darkness in the flash of an eye. Truly, the most powerful magics.
Shield.
Shield.
projectile weapons, man. Careful.
He's immune to non-magical weapons.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no, our science!
Yeah, Void Reaper is the only thing you can use against him, I guess.
Oh shit! It's my destiny!
it's about to be your destiny.
Okay,
Oh dear.
All right, old man, we're gonna find your spell book. All right, where's this rival wizard of yours? You said a neighbor in town. Is this to the north, east, where?
He tells you that it's to the east, down the road a ways, but the people aren't friendly there. He actually doesn't live in the town. He lives sort of in the woods nearby. So they're
hermit type.
yeah.
What does your book look like, sir? So we recognize it.
He describes it for you, and I'm gonna make a little token so you can see it.
Amazing.
Oh. Doo-doo. There's a nice little spell book token. So.
Oh, nice.
So it's
let's make it
blue. It's blue with
no book size. Yeah.
blue with gold inlay and a red ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that.
Oh, dude, it's right there on the table.
Actually, I'll move it back to the. Here.
I also have another question.
Here's your reference over there. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Cornflower, I also have another question for you. I will be a humble person for once in my entire life.
Oh my god. Write it on the calendar.
Stand back, he's gonna blow.
I actually don't know fuck all about the void, all right, in actual reality. All I know is that I've had many experiences where I've gone through it, I've come safely, I can do this, and then I'm just gonna like flash my scythe in and out of existence in front of them. I don't know how that works, but I can do that.
Yeah. Yes. That is something that Hollow can do also. So you are somewhat connected to the void.
Okay, cool. Can non-Hollow people have void powers? Is that a thing?
Haven't heard of this, but I would definitely like to study you further.
I am the chosen one. Yes! Yes, I am built different! Okay, let's go get your spell book, and then we can talk about research afterwards.
Okay. Okay, so you follow his directions off into the woods, down the road. Do you want to go to the town and ask directions from there, or do you want to go to basically follow his directions, try to find a hermit hut on its own? Some other plan?
Were our instructions good enough to be able to just pinpoint where he is exactly, or was it just vague?
Good enough to. I mean, he gave you like landmarks that should be findable, and it's not like literally the middle of the woods. It's just, there'll be a path there and stuff. It's just not in the town,
I am morbidly curious. I would ask the rest of the party, right? I would just say, Cornflower said that the other village is full of people that are not so nice. I'm kind of curious. Do we just want to go to like the outskirts of the village and just look into the village just for a little bit, just to see what he's talking about or what kind of people are there? Or do we just want to go straight to the tower?
Yeah, we should probably do some surveillance just to make sure we're understand what we're getting into.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
What? Luna, you all right?
What?
What?
Sure. Whatever you guys want.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Luna.
What?
Luna, put that
What?
back. Put that back.
Okay.
Do we need to roll anything for like making our journey like how well are we able to stay on trail or?
Roll survival.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah, we have to do
think,
survival
I
roll.
think act under pressure is probably the most appropriate thing to happen. So, just one for the group, but somebody can roll it.
What is that? That's a cool roll. My cool is +3, so I can do it.
Bob is
Oh.
cool.
Yeah.
Also, are you encouraging Katie to come with you?
Oh, actually, no. Katie, stay here with Cornflower. No, I don't. I would feel terrible
like,
having her come with us.
I think I'll go back down into Bindle Branch there. They seem friendly enough. I'll spend some time with the people.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Maybe yeah, no offense. Okay, listen. If we are able to find a way back, you're coming with us. But maybe go to like the local like diner or inn or something and see if they have an opening, you know? Maybe you know, if you can get like another waitress.
Another raised eyebrow.
Katie
What?
Coldwater, Queen of Babytown.
It's what she did before. If she can work as a waitress, that's not unreasonable.
Are you gonna get a job out here?
I don't know if I'm gonna be stuck here yet.
His job is research
She doesn't know if
subject.
she's
That's what
gonna
it
be
says.
stuck here yet either, and you're telling her to just settle in and get a job.
Hey, I have a backup plan. I can be Cornflower's research assistant for Void stuff, okay? What's your backup plan, Luna?
Do you even know if he would want to accept you as his apprentice?
I don't know about a friend. He said he'd at least want to study me, and we can at least talk about that, and I can learn more about who I am and stuff like that. I have a plan, is what I'm saying, Luna.
Yes,
all right?
you being a
Again,
lab
what's
rat, great
yours?
idea.
What's yours, Luna? Luna, what's your plan? What's your plan?
I can make any
Don't
plan
walk
I
away
want.
from me.
I can do whatever I want. You shut your bio.
You two, stop arguing. I know this is stressful. We need to figure this out. So
He started it.
No, he started it.
It doesn't matter who started it.
Ladies don't start
Doesn't-
fights. They
doesn't
finish
matter.
them.
Doesn't matter.
That
who
is
started.
sexist.
Doesn't matter who started. Doesn't matter who finishes. We need to work as a team. Gosh, damn it!
Quinn
See,
is just gonna grab.
you made me cuss.
Calm down. Your blood pressure's gonna go up again.
You know it. I need everybody here to stay calm. Let's figure this out. Gotta get Katie home.
Yeah, if anything, the person I'm most concerned with finding a job if we get stuck here is, quite frankly, August, because I don't think this is like a society that has like corporations or something.
I'm like a agent, like a law enforcement agent, kind of.
I guess you could get a job doing that. Yeah,
City guard.
city guard. Yeah, true. Yeah,
August
The
would
new
make a
sheriff
great
in town.
paladin.
yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, I can see August being a paladin. Oh, just so all of you are aware, if our characters don't make it back, they are 100% making cameos in the campaigns at some point. So, just so you know,
don't
that's
influence
Oh my
their
God.
decisions here.
I might just stay out of spite.
Yeah, it's like, Dylan, you should have said anything. Luna and Amber are gonna meet each other and do that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. Luna and Amber are basically the same person.
Yeah, exactly. There's two.
Quinn would make a great henchman for Violet, just saying.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh,
Hmm. Okay. So where
I think we're-
One more thing.
you
What
send
is
Katie
what
off
is
to
the name
town.
of this wizard we're going after, sir?
His name is Darius Marco. He is the evil wizard in Nemesis.
all right. Do you have any more information about like what kind of magic that he has? Like, does he also have like void magic, or is it like fire magic?
He has the magic that many really don't know anything about wizards here, do you?
Yeah.
He
If
is not
any information you can tell us would be exceptional. Yeah.
is not a very powerful wizard, which is why he stole my spell book. But by this point in time, he may have been able to copy some of the spells out of it. Wizards are limited by the number of spells they study each day. They have to study, they have to do homework basically to empower their magical abilities. And the spell book is necessary to do that, which is why I cannot use magic right now. I need my book back. He has his own book that will have spells in it, like Magic Missile and Flame Bolt and Shocking Grasp. Those are dangerous spells. Some of them are long range, some of them are short range, but they're all deadly.
Okay. From the name of the spells, it sounds kind of self-explanatory, right? Like Firebolt, I'm assuming just fire through the air. Shocking Grasp, like you grab them, they're shocked. Magic Missile, that's like a projectile.
It's yes, it's a magical energy that will always hit its target.
Always, okay, all right, always hit the target. That's
100% accuracy.
that's impressive. It's like some kind of
that's part of its magical property.
It's like some kind of like homing magic. Am I understanding that?
You could say that, yeah.
Okay, all right. Good for us to know. Okay. So essentially, you assume that he's currently copying spells out of your book to become more powerful.
That's what I would do if I had stolen another wizard spellbook. Not that I would.
Okay. In that case, my friends, it seems like we're on a clock, and we should probably get moving quick. Because it seems like the longer we wait, the more spells he'll have. The more spells he'll have, the harder it'll be for us to get the book back. So maybe we should just hustle.
Oh, hippity hop right to it, my good friend Cornflower Blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you, Cornflower. Thank you so much. We will find your book and we will be back. Hopefully, we'll see you in one piece.
Thank you. Good luck. Don't die.
One more question, Cornflower. Do you by chance have a horse and cart we could borrow?
Good thinking.
Transportation is probably a good idea. I do not, but you may be able to ask in Bindlebranch. They are very friendly folk, as you may have known.
What about a magic carpet?
I do not have a magic carpet. Those are quite rare and valuable.
Those books I've been reading are paying off.
Let the mayor know that that you're on a mission for me, and they may grant you some ponies.
Oh,
Ponies.
What's the mayor's name?
Crabapple.
Oh my god, I love all these names.
That's what we used to make apple cider vinegar back home.
We have that here too.
Oh, do you use crab apples?
Whatever's available. I'm not a master brewer, but I'm aware of the process.
Master brewer. Adorable.
So, how important is it that you get horses? Do you want to go to Bindlebranch and do that scene, or do you want to just hike off into the woods?
Did we ask how long the journey would be on foot?
On foot, the journey is probably like a day.
Oh, we should get transportation.
I would need horses.
Yeah. Cornelius would make it like 20 feet and then just be like, my hip.
I can go maybe 3 miles at a slow pace.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
With your pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Back to Bindlebranch.
Cart time. Oh, look at the cute puppy.
Question mark. So
Where did-
cute.
Where did Crabapple go? This is my favorite guy. I already showed him to Alan.
I'm excited.
Better than Cornflower Blue?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I love him. You like I can promise you, Crabapple will be back. Regardless of what happens, we can kill him, and Crabapple will be back.
Oh, that's
that is a promise.
Yeah. Here we go.
So much.
Okay. So
look at his mustache.
Is it something that they eat here that makes their hair turn blue?
just a lot of the gnomes have blue hair. It's
they're
a
just
family
gnomes.
trait, I guess.
It's just
So cool.
because Isaac doesn't know this obviously, but when he sent me this picture, I just like sat there and giggled at the picture for like 10 minutes.
Why? He's handsome.
I need to make it.
It's so funny.
I need to make an album of all the stuff because there's so many NPCs I didn't end up using, and I really want to share them. Maybe next session,
Yeah.
I could just share my screen and go through the album for a little bit.
Oh hell yeah!
So fun.
I feel like Ashley and I are just gonna have to snag some of those from you.
Oh yeah, no, I'll make a
reasons.
shared album. It's so easy to just crank out hundreds of these, but it's great when they really hit like Crabapple here. Okay, so it's not going to be a challenge. You could just ask to see the mayor, and he wanders right out. Oh, hello, newcomers. Welcome to Bindle Branch.
Hello, are you Mayor Crabapple?
Yes, I am.
That's wonderful. So happy to meet you. We are otherworldly travelers on a quest from Cornflower. We, however, need some transportation because apparently Cornflower lost his spell book, and it's of incredible importance that we get that back.
Sounds important.
Would you be able to get us some kind of transportation that can help us get it there?
Let me see what I can find for you. This guy is very agreeable, but I'm still going to ask you to roll and manipulate someone.
Okay, that's fair. That is very.
I'll give you a +1 forward on it.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. Where is it? Oh, found it. Oh.
No. Okay.
Ooh.
Everybody gets a pony.
Everybody gets a pony.
And they literally are ponies. Like, they obviously don't have a need for very large horses in this town. So they find the 6 largest horses that they have, and they are barely big enough to carry people like Cornelius. Luna and Quinn are slighter people, so you don't have any issue. But the rest of you are definitely need to ride lightly on these ponies. Your feet can touch the ground while you're sitting on their backs.
I'm a dainty lady.
They are sturdy. You're not going to hurt them.
Yeah. Well, instead of like using a when he gives us ponies, can I ask hey, I wouldn't want to hurt your ponies, right? Would we be able to get a cart that they can just drag behind them so we're not
sure.
sitting on them?
Yeah. So he also helps you set up with the cart that 4 ponies can pull the cart, and then then you can all sit in the cart.
Okay, cool. All right. Bob will not hurt ponies. He will hurt other people. He will not hurt ponies.
So he did commission you 6 ponies though, so you have 2 more. Luna and Quinn can still ride side by side the cart if you want to.
Sure.
I should probably drive the cart.
Oh yeah, you are the driver.
Oh yeah, no, you should drive.
Yes.
She has expertise with quote.
Molly and I
vehicles.
can take the other 2 horses.
Yeah. If you don't need them, you don't need them. But this is what you got with advanced success on a manipulate.
Can we trade the horses for rations?
Yeah,
Thanks.
he said if you don't need horses, I'd rather you not eat the horses. So
No. Snacks would be better.
we can give you some
Oh, that's a good point.
some
We
steamed
literally
buns and baked goods.
I love baked goods. Luna's gonna just like stare into his eyes for a little bit and get lost, and then shake her head and be like, "I mean, yeah, baked goods and stuff. Thank you."
Luna's plan for getting trapped here is to marry Mayor Crabapple.
Oh my god, Lady Luna.
Once you go gnome, you'll never go home.
Oh my god. Luna's just gonna like
I'm done
snap a look at Cornelius really quick and be like, "What?"
I don't know. I think you get an experience point for that.
I'm gonna take it too.
Yeah, I vote absolutely for him getting an experience
Yeah,
point
that
for
was
that.
good.
Okay, on the road
Yeah.
to Darius Marco's forest lair. I have a road. I have that road from the other one, but I don't know if I made a generic road. Oh. I even made Spooky Forest, but I forgot to load it in the tiles. Well, it is what it is. You're on the road. Image is unavailable. There. So on the road, following Cornflower's directions, I said you were going to need to roll an act under pressure to successfully execute the
I will
maybe follow the hand-drawn map on a napkin that he gave you. So,
yeah. I have the +3 cool, so I'll go ahead and do that. Okay.
Success. Okay. You successfully follow his directions to the rock that looks like a bunny, where he tells you to take off to the side of the road and into the woods from there.
Are we waylaid by bandits?
You're not waylaid by bandits on the road. That was very tempting, but there are so many things I wish I could do in 3 hours. We do not have time for all of the things. So.
That's valid. I think at the party we decided that we were just going to like quickly stake out the village just to.
Oh right, you wanted to go to the village first. Okay.
Yeah, just like on the outskirts. We didn't want to go in. We just wanted to look in and see like, all right, he says they're not nice people. Why? Right.
Okay.
Only for like half an hour or something, just for us to watch and then we go to the tower or something, or if something happens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're using the same village artwork for this, but let's. I forgot to take the mayor out of the scene.
You know, the architecture around here doesn't change much.
You know what? Let's use the barn image. Since you're on the edge of the town. And let's bring in some NPCs that you can see, but you're keeping yourself hidden
within the tree line.
Within the tree line, yeah. We're using Ollie's binoculars. Where'd you guys go?
As we're watching, I'm gonna go to Molly and just say, "Hey, can I borrow the binoculars and take a look real quick?"
Okay.
All right, thanks. He's gonna
And you
pick him up, put him up to his eyes, and he's going, why do you always have the garlic filter on?
The only way.
I literally cannot see anything past the garlic.
Garlic colored lenses.
Oh, this is a little spooky, isn't it?
It tells you all the thing.
Oh, they're definitely not gnomes.
Okay. Like from afar, like as a society, are they just minding their own business, or?
They seem to be moving around the village, fishing carts and animals and stuff. It's a very similar layout, kind of village. It's a similar kind of village that Bindle Branch is, but all the people look like this.
I mean, we know where the tower is. We have directions. Do we want to just? They seem to be living their lives. I see no reason to do anything with this town. Should we just go to the tower? Does anyone want to go into the town? Or?
Only if we need something. I think it might be best to just give them a wide berth. They said they weren't very nice.
Yeah.
If we fall back on our hindquarters, we may have to retreat there, but let's give it a go around.
Okay.
All right. What are everyone else's thoughts? Are we all in agreement on this?
Yeah, I think that's smart, given that the town folk are questionable.
Yeah, I don't want to sound racist or anything, right? But we don't
judge a book by its cover, you guys.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, wait, listen. All right, I'm about to justify it. Okay. Like, I don't want to sound racist, but we are foreign to this world. We don't know anything about any of the people.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we have a pretty straightforward mission, all right, if we don't have to interact with people who are described as not so nice, then let's just not.
Well said, Bob. Well said.
I mean, I'm very much on board with that.
We'll let Cornflower be the racist, and we're just listening to what he says.
Okay.
Isaac, can I use my tune-in ability or no, because it's not a minion?
What does the text say for that?
You can attune your mind to a monster or minion. Roll plus weird on a +10, hold 3, 7 through 9, hold 1. On a miss, the monster becomes aware of you. Spend your hold 1 for 1 to ask the keeper one of the following questions and gain +1 ongoing while acting on the answers.
Yeah. Well, we're bending a lot of rules in this whole setting right now, so go ahead.
Oh, okay.
These can count as minions, since they're technically like allied with the wizard you're about to confront. So,
Oh, huge.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So that's a full success,
3.
which is hold 3. And you have a couple interesting questions you can ask about what these things are.
Where is the creature right now?
Okay, let me just make sure. I'm going to give it in the context of this setting. That's tune into a monster or minion.
That's a good question too, because he might not even be at his tower. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you can. So this would be about you're tuning in to find out where your opponent is, which is Darius Marco. Yeah. He is at his lair. So your senses line up with with the directions that you were given by Cornflower. Did Cornflower say that Darius had his own tower?
Yeah,
Or
he did.
He just okay.
He did.
I may have misspoke then, because he has a residence over here, but it's just in the woods. It's not.
Oh yeah, he
tower.
lives in the woods, but not in
okay.
a tower. That's right. You did say
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So he's in his lair in the woods.
Yes.
Okay. And then I can ask 2 more.
Yes.
Okay. How can I attract its attention?
Casting magic nearby his lair will definitely get his attention.
Okay. And
Ooh.
what is it planning to do right now?
Right now, he's planning to increase his magical abilities.
Okay. So I will relay to the party that he is slowly gaining power, so the sooner we get there, the better. And the best thing to do is to fire off some sort of magic outside to lure him out. And that would be the best way to go about getting him.
Yeah, we could do something like maybe Cornelius and I will camp by the door, him with his flamethrower, me with my scythe, and then someone does magic elsewhere. And the moment he walks out the door...
I'd like to remind everyone that when making tactical decisions, Cornelius is almost always right. You just have to ask him for his advice.
Oh, right. I always forget that. Cornelius, what do you think we should do?
I think we should lure him out and snatch him. He may have
Amazing.
some tricks up his sleeve. You know, maybe knock him out, or ideally, he may have to face time for his crimes.
Mm. Do they have a criminal justice system here?
It would be a great question to ask somebody friendly to you that is
Yeah.
not with you right now.
They had a mayor. So
That's true. So
there's some governmental agency.
That's true.
You know what? You know what else I just noticed about Often Right? I pulled up Cornelius's character sheet. It says, when you ask Cornelius for advice about a problem and he gives you an honest opinion, if they take your advice, they get +1 ongoing while following it, and you mark experience. So Cornelius gets experience whenever that happens.
Oh, holy shit!
I'm up to 4 now.
Oh yeah, I feel like
if they follow his advice, then he gets experience. Yeah, so.
I feel like we haven't done that since like the very, very, very first game we
right.
played.
You guys
I completely
haven't used
forgot.
this very often. Yeah.
Yeah, we kept forgetting about it for sure.
We are disrespecting our elders all over the place.
In that case, let's go follow his advice.
So, this is definitely the time to discuss tactics and all. You have a pretty large group. You have 6 people. Are you just is the plan to lure him out and ambush him as all 6 of you, or do you want to lure him out and keep him occupied while another group goes in and tries to take the book, or what is the
Are you baiting me
here?
to use big entrance to get his attention?
I just want to make sure you guys know. My goal is that everyone has something interesting to do in the event. So right now, there's some people that have done a lot more of the talking than others, and I want to make sure you guys are participating.
That's fair. I'll show up for a bit.
If you want to, you could just be passengers if that's what you are enjoying. That's fine too.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's not a bad idea. Well, if he has his own book as well as Cornflowers. Maybe we should try.
Cornelius wants to steal his own spell book.
We should get his. We should try and get his book too. So lure him out, and maybe one or two of you can sneak in and grab Cornflower's book, and maybe grab this person's if he doesn't have it on him, and if he does have it on him, we'll take it away.
That's a great idea.
I've been doing this a long time.
Isaac, is it possible to do like a read a bad situation on this before we arrive? Like something like, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah. The best time to do that would be like right when you arrive on that scene, but before you start taking action to like draw him out and that kind of thing. So once I move the scene to outside his lair, then that will be the best time for read a bad situation.
Perfect. I thought it might be a little early for it, but I thought I'd ask.
Okay. And also keep an eye on the clock, Molly, as if we are trying to finish this session by the normal 3-hour mark, we're halfway through that point, and you still have 3 hold to use from your original ability.
I know, and I keep eyeing them, but I'm like, I should have maybe used one with Cornflower, but I'm like, it might. I am keeping an eye on them, though. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Is everybody ready then?
I think so.
Okay. Moving to.
Stay sharp.
Moving
Yes,
to
sir.
the layer. Is this a good layer?
I just had
layer in the woods.
I just remembered how Bob had a vision about someone telling him to find his brothers, and now I'm like, wait, what the fuck does that mean again? I'm like, wait, his brothers? What the fuck? Because Cornelius wants us to find his spell book. Who the fuck are the brothers?
There's lots of possible directions this could this was gonna go. So
Okay.
you can. That's still in play though. So.
All right, so we're outside his lair right now.
Yep. We'll say you're a little farther away than the art indicates, but this is his lair in the woods. Yes. So now's a good time for read a bad situation.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Let me. Oh my god. Let's scroll up here. Okay, so it looks like I just need to roll. Okay.
Huge.
Nice.
So that gives me a hold 3. Does this work the same way as like my other move does? Like I just get to hold 3 and then I can ask 3 of these at any time, or?
No, you ask them now. The hold is just a way of the hold is just a way of keeping track of how much you have left.
Okay.
But once we move on from this moment, you don't have those anymore.
Okay. So definitely I would like to know yeah, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah, and again, this is in the context of what you have the ability to discern. It definitely looks like there's magical barriers or alarms or whatever. It looks warded. That's the best you can get.
Okay. And then what if I ask like what's the best way to protect the victims, would that be us? Are we the victims?
Well, I guess in this situation, there really aren't. I mean, maybe
Okay.
the spell book. So,
Well,
you know,
that's why I asked, because I was like, I
yeah,
care about us. I do care
yeah.
about the spell book, but okay. What is my best way in?
Okay. So there's obviously this front door, and you there's also a side entrance that looks like it may have been a window at some point, but there is nothing. There's no barrier. There's sort of around behind that tree on the right. There's a sort of a hole in the wall.
Okay. Yep. Oh gosh. And then what's the biggest threat?
Biggest threat is definitely going to be Darius Marco.
Okay.
Ambitious wizard.
Perfect. Thank you.
So, are any of us like particularly talented at like say sneaking around per se? Because maybe we could try to follow what Cornelius is saying and try to lure him out. But while say 5 of us or 4 of us are fighting, the other 2 go and sneak in by the side hole and just look around for the book.
I want to sneak in.
Luna wants to sneak in.
I'm also dying at the way you asked that. Sneak in through the side hole.
The side
Doing
hole.
it. Doing it.
Can I use my dark past to see if there's any black magic I know that would help?
Yeah, that's probably the only question that will be appropriate in that context. But yes, go ahead and roll on that.
That's
very little of your dark past has touched this world.
Do I still have? I had a +1 forward to use magic. Would that apply here or no?
No, this is not a use magic.
Oh, you're right.
And +1 forward only applies to the next time. But that's that was what from your lore library?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge 10.
Baller.
Okay. So what does
on a 10 plus, I get two questions. So
okay.
One, I guess, what black magic would I know that could help?
Hmm.
And
Okay.
if I've ever dealt with a creature like this, what did I learn? Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. That's good enough. We'll say creature like this would be rival wizard, and so almost anything that applied when in your confrontation with Ralph would probably apply here too. Your Ralph counterspell is probably just as applicable to this. It's just a counterspell. And then in addition to that, what dark magic let's you recall a charm that can create a sort of a magical ward around a person. So it would give while in effect, it would give that person a -1 harm from magical attacks.
Would it be something I could craft with?
I mean, it's a.
Big,
I say charm, but I mean it's just a spell you can cast on somebody that will last for a certain time.
Okay.
So we're just adding to your list of spell books here.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
All right. Is that something I could cast once, or should I cast it on everyone? Or
I think the main limitation is that it takes time to cast, so it's not something that happens in seconds. It probably takes like 1 to 5 minutes to cast on a person. So you could do it, but as close as you are to the layer now, you were told that casting magic outside his lair would draw his attention. So you can probably get it on one, maybe two people by the time he comes out, if he is going to in response to detecting magic nearby.
In that case, I'll put it on Luna as she's going in,
Oh,
and
thanks.
Bob as he's
Up
probably
front.
gonna
Yeah.
probably gonna take a hit.
Mhm.
Okay.
So let's take 50 feet back, so maybe it doesn't register as soon for me.
Okay.
And I'll jibbity jabbity on
Amazing.
Luna. And does he come screaming out at us after I?
No, is that you don't sense anything happening immediately after you cast it on Luna, so you can start casting on Bob now.
Jabbity Jew.
Luna's gonna lean over to Molly and go, "He's never said those words before."
Bippity bobbity boo.
Because he just remembered this spell from 60 years ago.
I think he fell
That's
asleep watching
amazing.
Cinderella last night.
Alakazula. Bippity boo.
Oh gosh.
So sorry, just one more time. What does this spell do for us exactly?
Oh,
How do you
It's
not know by those
hello.
words? I mean, very clear.
It
It
gives you
is.
a +1. Is that what you said?
It's a -1 harm from
Okay.
magical attacks.
Okay, thank you.
But that will stack with whatever other armor you might have.
Oh, yes.
Although some attacks, though they haven't come into play much yet in this game, some attacks have an attribute called Ignore Armor, but that doesn't apply to this charm. So
Magic missile.
yeah, so like if magic missile would be Ignore Armor, and so it would do full damage, but still -1 from this now.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Any angry
So,
wizard running out yet?
Angry Wizard right here. Is he? Can you guys see that one? Yeah.
Yes.
And we would have
This
Oh, he's so handsome.
I know, right?
He is
He came out
really
and I was like, "Oh,
handsome. Hi. Hi. Molly just like twirls her goggles a little bit. Like,
Hi,
okay.
I'm Bob. Bob
kind of
Smith.
liking this world. What do you think, Molly? Maybe we should
This
stay.
guy, just
He can't be that bad.
totally honest here. This guy I made on accident, but like he just came out of the image generator, and I was like, "Oh, you need to be used. you deserve
I'm
to
gonna
be
save
seen
you
by
for
the
We're
later.
we're all fangirling over him. It's completely fine.
well, we
Starstruck.
can't. What we can't see is his torso, and he's like completely disfigured.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's actually a centaur. No.
No.
Okay, first of all, better.
Do you have a map for this one, Isaac?
A full body map. Wow. Well, anyway, now that I see him, can I jinx him?
Are you? I thought you were gonna sneak around.
I am gonna
You
sneak
can jinx him, but it might draw his attention to you.
around.
Oh, girl. Do you want to be crunched? That's the real question.
No, I want to sneak. Okay, I'll sneak.
Okay. So he bursts out of the door. He's just like, "Who disturbs my studies? What is this?" And he's just like completely confused by your dress, and he's like, definitely was not expecting you guys.
It is I, Cornelius Orkley, Master Wizard,
And it's me, Bob.
my apprentice.
I'm not his apprentice.
I'm the apprentice. I'm not gonna speak up.
My assistant to the manager.
I'm gonna think it though. Like,
I didn't actually say that. That was an internal joke.
Okay.
use
so-
telepathy to tell Cornelius, like, "Hey, rude."
Oh, sorry.
Well,
It was a joke.
I am sorry, but you are disturbing. You are intruding on a space where you do not belong. You must leave immediately.
We were told that you were a mighty wizard, and
I am, and you will be gone.
Oh,
And he begins waving his arms and chanting in a language you do not know.
All right, well, I take out the scythe. I'm running.
Okay.
and if he's casting a spell, I think I will counterspell it.
Okay. Cornelius, roll a use magic to see if you can successfully counterspell, and after that resolves, Bob can make his attack.
So if he's gonna counterspell, I'm not entirely sure if I want to just fucking gut him right away.
Okay.
I think I just want to I think I just want to just threaten him, you know, just take out my sight, just hold it up to him, and just say, stop, right? Just try to be as threatening as possible.
Luna's gonna use telepathy to tell Bob, kite him away from the house.
Kite him. Kite. We don't have a kite.
Oh my god.
14.
Lure him out.
14? Huge.
Oh my gosh.
Ka-ching.
Well,
I'm not even sure
He
we've seen a
finishes-
14 yet.
I rolled a 15 last time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally,
Well, you guys
right.
you guys have leveled up your characters a bit, so some of you have
Fair.
+3 or 4 to things now.
Mm-hmm.
This is also because Cornelius had used his lore library to get a +1 on his next use magic. So, okay, so he finishes his waving hands and chanting, and then points directly at Cornelius, and nothing happens. And then he looks at his finger, and then at Cornelius, and he's like, "You are a powerful wizard,
I was a
aren't you?"
mighty wizard. Stand down and let's have a chat. Come on out. We won't hurt you if you play nice.
He looks at Bob and his giant scythe, and he's just like, "This doesn't look like you are here to make friends."
Just he won't wave that at you if you come out and play nice. Just
He's
have a
waving
seat.
at me right now.
Hold on. I'm just
I'm-
pointing it. I'm just trying to look threatening. All right. Can I? Can I use my turn to try to
Yes.
just manipulate someone and just be like, listen, I don't want to hurt you. All right, we're just looking to get some questions answered. Why don't you just come outside? We can talk like adults.
Before you do that, can I use my grifter ability?
Oh yeah.
Two.
What I would
is that
like
the
to
one that-
know. Yes, it's the one that I can ask you what will convince this person to do what I want. So I would like to
Okay.
know what we can do to get him to come outside and have a conversation with us.
Okay.
A friendly conversation.
This is information that only you have, unless you have some way to communicate it to Bob. So if you were going to use that, you would need to be the one to roll to manipulate someone. But okay, so what you want to know is what it would take to convince him to come out here and have a conversation with you guys. It would take
Yes.
An offer of something of some gain in power for himself.
Interesting. Then I would like to say we come from a great land, very far away, different universe, land of great power, and we want to discuss this with you of how we can get back to this land of great power.
Okay. Go ahead and roll manipulate someone.
Oh.
Mixed is good.
Mixed is good. Mixed is good.
Okay. So mixed is and to manipulate someone is they'll do what you want only if you do something for them right now to show them that that you mean it. So he says, well, from here it just looks like you're some lost wanderers. What do you have to prove that you're from a land of power? Why would you be coming here if you had so much power?
I rip out my flamethrower and up high, like just up into the air. How's that for power?
I was gonna say, show him the Palm Pilot, but the flamethrower is better.
Show the Palm Pilot's actually probably the best thing to show him.
And that's just the start of it. You know,
okay.
Skippy.
Okay. So that is the flamethrower is certainly impressive enough for him to agree to come out of his doorway. He closes the door behind him and touches a rune on the door frame as well as he walks away from the door.
He touches a rune on the doorway.
Okay. Sorry, I was probing something for the other scene.
Did we see how he touched it?
He just tapped it with his finger.
Just like, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't like an inscription or something. Okay.
It was just there was like there's runes on the door frame, and he just touched a specific one as he walked away from the door. Okay, so now we're gonna Luna and Molly are sneaking in to the interior through the side door, right? You guys are still doing that, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Chardonnay.
Woohoo! I mean, woohoo! Ooh,
Looks like
fancy. Oh, look at these rugs. Oh my god, it's beautiful in here.
It's a lot nicer than the outside.
This is very, very nice.
So now, so what do you guys?
Are we like hitting our heads on the ceiling in here, or like?
Oh, okay. So Darius is a human-sized human, so this is all sized for you as well.
Okay. So I'm probably around here then. Do you see anything that looks like a blue book? Found a blue alcohol bottle. I wonder what's in here.
Let's just leave that there.
Aww. Okay.
The blue curacao.
Can we assume that this is the front? Like through there would be like the front where he came in?
Yeah, let's say.
Okay. I am going to just flip up this rug.
Start knocking on the walls.
Just to see if there's anything underneath of it.
Any loose tiles on the floor? Booby traps?
Okay. You guys can read a bad situation or investigate a mystery if you want to try to gather more information about this area.
I will read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Now I have a question. When I did my my tune in, it says that I have a +1 ongoing while acting on the answers. Does that apply here, or I don't understand
Yeah, sure.
that part?
Sure.
Oh,
Because your I mean, everything's a little fuzzy now because this isn't fitting exactly in the frame of a Monster of the Week mystery, but we'll let it go. I was gonna say, so translated to D&D terms, investigate a mystery is like search, and read a bad situation is like perception. So that's basically if you're searching the place, use investigate a mystery, and then I'll let you ask free-form questions because this is definitely an unusual situation.
so I should investigate a mystery instead then.
Yes.
Okay.
You still get the +1 from your jinx, though, or from your
So
whatever it is.
+1. Submit.
Oh no.
Oh no!
How did you get a 0?
Wow.
I don't know.
With a
I
+1.
I typed in +1. Am I only supposed to type in 1?
It should be a
Something happened wrong with the math. Okay, so it's
yeah.
2d6 +2. Oh yeah, you were just only supposed to type in 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Can I try
but you
one more
rolled a
time?
5, 6, 7, 8. You got an 8.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how I got a 0.
Yeah. So that would still be a mixed success.
Okay.
Which for investigate a mystery is a hold 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you just get to basically ask one question about the what you're finding here. I mean, because
I guess what is being concealed here?
yeah, that's
Good question.
so you find a door to an actual library room that
Molly,
looks
look.
like a study, and the spell book that you're looking for is right there on the desk, but there's lots of other interesting books in the room too.
Ooh. How big is your backpack?
Oh, I think we can. I mean,
How much room do you have?
it's pretty full, but we can. We'll make do. We'll make do.
I mean, we can take out a couple bulbs of garlic if we want to fit another book in. But I understand.
You take the book and leave a pile of garlic in its place.
This is like the silver
Molly
coin
was
over
here
again.
The garlic thief strikes again.
He can just like smell that we're in here.
Garlic.
Yeah. Can we go in to the library room?
I don't have another scene for that, but you're in that room.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let me just
We're
double
gonna
check
put both of these because I don't. They said a blue book with gold. These are both blue with gold. How do you know which one it is?
Let's just take them both.
Okay, good idea. We're gonna take both books, put them in Molly's backpack. Okay. Is there anything else that looks shiny?
Is there? Let me see. Yeah, let's put this here too. Give me a second to make a token.
You didn't have to make a token. My imagination makes endless tokens.
Theater of the mind.
I've outsourced my imagination. Magical sparkly artifact.
Ooh.
I like sparkly. Ooh.
Oh.
Molly, do you maybe have room for this?
I do, and I'm just gonna like with both hands just start chucking some garlic out of the bag. Full on.
We're just like entranced by the object, and we're both just like throwing garlic behind us. Gotta make room for this. I don't know what this is, but we need it.
Okay.
We can ask the cornflower. Maybe
We
he
should.
knows.
We definitely should. He'll know what to do with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's going in the bag with the books.
Okay. Back to the other scene.
Back outside.
You guys actually aren't out here right now.
Yes. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, were we all
Bye.
done inside? But yes.
You'll be back in a minute.
Carry on.
We just come out waving the books. Got it, guys. Let's go.
We found this really cool thing in there, and we took it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We took all this guy's stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, sir.
Oh,
Somebody
we left you
else's
some
stuff.
garlic.
High quality organic garlic.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, I don't remember, Cornelius. Did you introduce yourself by name? I think you did.
I think I did at the very beginning.
yeah.
I'm Cornelius Oakley, a mighty wizard.
Well, Cornelius, what is it you have to offer here?
Well, I think, if you'd like, are you looking for an item?
What? I am increasing my magical power, and you are disturbing me from my studies. What are you offering me?
Oh, well, I have it. And I pull out my pistol
Okay.
and I like shoot it.
Execute him. just fucking execute him.
Point it right between his eyes and say, "What's this?" Deciding if I should,
Oh no.
can I actually murder someone in the game? I don't know.
I mean,
if anything, yeah, this would likely just work too, just because like he's like, what is that? Here, I'll show you. Bang.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you really wanted to go for that, I won't even make you roll and kick some ass because it's like literally a surprise attack, you know?
I'll just shoot him in the heart.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
You just like casually take out your gun and to be like, yeah, so this is a powerful artifact I'd like to give you, or whatever. Then just wait.
Yeah, I think
I
think he looks like Hitler. So.
Yeah.
It's a 357 Magnum. It's gonna
he's one of the Hitler clones.
Uncave its chest.
Okay.
Lee and I are gonna be inside. We just hear this bang and be like, well, what?
Yeah. And how much harm does it do typically?
3 typically, but
3 typically, but at point blank range directly at the heart is probably a lot more than that.
It's called a kill shot.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Amazing.
I don't have much I can do about that.
Like the moment I just see Darius drop, like Bob's going back and like, Jesus, Cornelius, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He reminded me of Hitler, son of a bitch.
What the fuck? Are you
Okay.
Are you insane?
He was just a little razor shave away from a tiny little mustache.
That's note to self: don't grow facial hair.
How are Quinn and August reacting to this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I want to know their thoughts.
I mean, kind of taken aback, but it's a strange world.
Let's go make sure Luna's okay.
Yeah, Quinn is definitely in shock because she was just expecting to talk to this dude, and Cornelius whipped out a gun and shot him.
I wasn't gonna. You
Quinn
convinced me to
Quinn
do
threw
it.
him out.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Well, to be clear, I was saying that like as a player, I'd be like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if we just fucking execute him right here? Haha.
Oh.
Like,
Well, too late.
No, it's only a joke because we did it. I see.
wait, well, I made the same joke when we were in like Bindle Branch. About like we could just murder everyone. It's not like I actually wanted to murder everyone. It's just a prank, bro. Thank you, Kevin.
I need to sit down.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Luna's
He's
not
just
there
like,
to like
my
help him.
palsy's acting up. I'm gonna.
It just went off. It just went off.
Just a prank, bro.
Get pranked.
Once Quinn is over the initial shock of this like point blank murder, I'm gonna just search. I'm gonna search him to see if he has the book on him.
All right, pat down the wizard. Okay. You find.
Yeah, we don't look like. Oh god. I'm so glad I'm still inside the house.
Yeah, you definitely hear the gunshot. We'll get back to you in a second.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we hear it.
All right, so Quinn, you find he has a couple belt pouches with a couple gold coins in it and some other odds and ends that you don't know why he would be carrying around, little animal bones and a pouch of sand and some other weird odds and ends of things in his belt pouches, but that's what he has. And also he does have a ring with a blue sapphire on it that he's also wearing right now.
I take it all. I want that pocket
Okay.
sand.
Okay.
There's a beach.
Okay. So then that's we're gonna jump back to the other scene real quick here. Right around the time you're emptying your garlic and just fitting this artifact into your bag, you hear a gunshot outside.
The heck was that?
Ay, ay, ay. Should we,
You know what a gunshot is.
maybe it was just fireworks.
No, I don't. I really don't think so. I think we gotta go. Is that in the bag? Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. You going out the way you came in, or are you going to go out the front door?
Oh.
Out the way we came in,
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
because we don't know that he's dead.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So back here, and you guys come running around the corner to a corpse on the ground and Quinn rifling through his pockets.
Oh.
What the heck did you guys do? Oh, this is not good. 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 This is not good.
Everything's
Oh, no.
okay, Luna.
No,
Cornelius
no,
just
no,
got
no.
a little confused. Everything's
What?
fine.
You
He reminded me of Hitler.
I just want to take a moment and say I love playing with you all.
can't breathe. I'm sorry. One second.
Let's just take a minute. Let's just take a quick minute. I will say, Bob will say in character, all right? Because this is something that I realize as a player, so Bob would probably realize this too. The people of this world, they don't know what guns are. They don't know anything about like what these sounds are. That sound was probably heard from the village. I think we might want to get out of here.
You
I
need to
wanna
hide the
skedaddle.
body. Take the body inside. Take the body inside. Put him in there. Just put it you.
There's-
You're the
There's
strongest.
blood all over the floor. There's blood all over the floor. They can see it on the ground.
We could use magic to get rid of the blood. Put the body in the house.
I'm gonna put the body in the house. I pick up the body.
Okay. You drag your
Can
body
I-
to the front door, and then what?
It's on the floor. Oh, right, the room. I touched the same room that he touched.
Okay. Door's still closed. I mean, I'm just want to know what's your sequence of actions here.
Oh, well, you said he touched like a magical rune, right?
He closed the door behind him and then touched the rune. Yes.
Use his finger to touch the same rune.
Oh, okay. Good one. All right. I'm going to use my scythe, cut off his hand, and I'm going to use his finger to touch the rune.
You're carrying the whole body. What are you doing? Okay. So it's like.
Why are you creating more blood to clean? What's wrong with you?
So, all right. So you do that, and then open the door.
Yeah, I opened the door.
Okay. So the door opens without
Oh,
any
God.
incident. You just like tumble him into his entryway.
Just hook him in.
Like around the corner, like if there's like if there's like a foyer, I want to do like around the corner from the foyer,
Okay,
right?
not immediately inside the door, but just in there on the floor.
Yeah, is there like a closet?
Sure.
All right, I want to just open up some random closet, and it's just do
Full
like
of
a weird
garlic.
no, it's gonna be like a weird. It's gonna be like a weird comedy bit where I'm like keep trying to prop his body up the wall, but like brooms and stuff are falling out, and I just keep trying to prop him up. Eventually,
Okay.
I close the door. Whew! The door opens as he falls forward. Like, oh, son of a bitch!
Okay, so while you're here, you hear Bob clattering around inside about that. What are you guys doing about the trail of blood leading from the fountain to the front door?
Cleaning
and
it,
the
cleaning,
massive amount of
magic, clean.
blood smeared all over the entryway as well.
Oh my God, Bob! Why did you have to cut his stupid hand off? You dum dum. Okay, can I use magic to clean it?
Yes,
Okay, what do
we'll
I
call
have
that
to-
a do something beyond human limitation.
Excellent. Do I have
Remember
to
the
like use a
magic
luck
word.
point or something for that?
Jibbity jabbity.
Thank you, Cornelius. I will definitely use the
Amazing.
magic. Yeah, I got it. Use magic.
Nice. Okay.
Huge, nice.
Wow.
Blood slowly fades and disappears as if it was never
Jibbity
there.
jabbity, jibbity jabbity, jibbity jabbity, jibbity jabbity. I'm just like
Okay.
going around.
Okay, and eventually Bob comes back out after having successfully.
I think it might be wise if we just all go inside, search the building for the spell book, and don't come outside if we see people out here.
We have the spell book. We should just go.
Then we should just go.
Yeah, we should go.
Then let's
is
just
gonna just-
leave.
Quinn is
Okay.
gonna whisper to Molly, "Should we really be trusting Cornelius with weapons?"
Oh,
We just like
He's usually really good with it, so this is surprising.
he does make good decisions. Typically,
He is often right.
often correct in these sorts of
This
situations.
is very out of character for him.
He-
He's
I
usually not
agree.
trigger happy.
He couldn't be trusted.
Oh my God.
Um,
he looks like they reminded me of Hitler. Part bit got me. Oh my God.
It was so great. Oh
All right.
shit.
I will say,
Before-
as Bob leaves the house, he's gonna go. Okay, we're just gonna leave. Sick. He closed the door, takes out Darius's severed hand, touches the rune again, and then just hucks it into the woods and starts running.
Okay.
Oh no, that
All
could
right.
be like the hand of Darius.
Oh my god!
Harrow,
Thank you, Ryan.
Harrow artifact.
Thank you so much, Ryan. I'm taking that
Like
one.
mummified hand found in the forest. Magical abilities. Somebody's just got it on a keychain.
Yeah, but the dude is like,
Like
the
a
dude's like a
rabbit
level
squid.
2. He's like a level 2 wizard or
Yeah.
something. So
Not that strong.
yeah, so like you find it and it's just like, oh, it's supposed to be like the hand of Vecna or something, and
Oh.
instead it's just like you can use the firebolt cantrip. Like,
I think Erkulm should find that.
Okay, before we go to the next scene, I need to take a 5-minute break. So
for sure,
waters
yeah.
and such. Be right back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, be right back.
I gotta stop making jokes out of character about randomly killing people.
I was just thinking. So I have my ability that's often right, but I also have an ability that's easily swayed. I did. Magnum to the heart. Are you still working on your nuggets?
No, they're gone.
The 1 or 2 times a year I get those, they usually last about 5 minutes at most.
I tend to go through them pretty quick.
Oh, I thought you said like you measured time and how many nuggets you've eaten or something.
I do, yeah. I mean, pretty quick. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't go through them like 5 minutes. Yeah, I tend to take like my sweet time with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the whole like measured time thing. That's supposed to just like just a meme that just like whenever like I'm eating nuggets while playing, if people take like a really long time to make a decision, I'll just like I'll just make a comment of just like, just so you know, in the time that you two have been talking about this, I've gone through 6 McNuggets.
That's perfect.
Back.
The universal unit of measure. There's the atomic clock and the McNuggetometer.
The McNugget, yeah. Wow, this adventure took 10 McNuggets. We did it in record pace.
I always suck on my McNuggets.
What was that, sir?
I always suck on my McNuggets.
You suck on them?
I demand an explanation.
I'm kind of befuddled myself.
He's over here cackling.
I still want the explanation, Kevin. You can't just go quiet.
Suck them dry.
They're pretty dry. Dry.
There's like a fetish involved here that we don't have to aware of.
Oh my god.
No, I still want the explanation, Kevin. You're not walking away from this.
The explanation is that I can't poop until I've stuck my nuggets.
What do you mean? What the fuck did you just say?
You're just creating more questions now.
No, you're just
Is
making
there
it worse.
at any point chewing involved?
It
Or
just
do they just dissolve?
Just disintegrates.
And then once that happens, he can finally poop.
Yep.
The ritual is
Maybe-
complete.
Maybe introduce some broccoli stems and
Well, those are incorporated, but not how you might think.
No, what are you doing? Stop! What do you mean?
Stop it! You're torturing him.
Just use your imagination.
I
Oh my
don't want to. Wait, how would I even use my imagination? I'm so confused.
It's
is it
D&D.
enterorect? Is it? Are you?
Imagination.
Do you eat via enterorectogestation?
Don't use your big fancy words on me.
No, that
Come
was
on,
from
you can
South.
break it down and understand what he's
That
talking
was from
about.
South Park when Cartman shoved the food up his ass and pooped out his
And then
mouth.
they poop out their mouth. Yeah. I remember that.
What the fuck?
I came back at a very interesting time.
Welcome back.
Thank you, friends.
Why did you leave me alone with them? I'm supposed to buddy system. I'm supposed to go to the girls' bathroom with you.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Bit of a commute for you, though, girl.
Just a little bit.
Is everybody back now?
Present.
Okay. Okay. So you guys have decided to book it from the lair of the murdered wizard. And
I guess that's what he is.
It's true.
back to Spindlebranch and Cornflower's shoe tower.
Yay.
Okay.
No major incidents on the road. So that's where we are. Okay, we don't need that. And yeah, well, how do you guys
Darius!
want to- Oh, you didn't take him with you.
I promise
We
you I
should
didn't.
have.
Or did we?
But he was so
No.
handsome.
We
He
could
was
have
a
brought his
very
hand with
handsome
us.
Not for long.
Now
Just
he's
gonna-
perforated.
Tree is missing a hand now.
Okay. Yeah, so you have 2 spellbooks, a mysterious artifact, and other miscellaneous wizard loot.
All right, so on the journey back before we get to the shoe tower, we should talk
Yeah.
about what we have.
Yeah.
So we have 2 spell books.
Uh-huh.
One of them we know is his, right?
Uh-huh.
Just based on the description, and the other one I'm assuming is Darius's.
Probably.
I would say we just keep that one.
We'll see.
I say we keep it and we just, I don't know, give it to Luna for her magic stuff. By the way, when we get back, we should have a serious conversation about leans into the rest of the party. Possibly putting Cornelius inside of a home. All right, I think it's time.
Oh.
I think we can all agree that man obviously did not look like Hitler. I think the dementia is really starting to kick in.
There's your loot that you just picked up here, so you can talk
Okay,
about
so
whatever that is.
all right, so that's obviously right. His spell book. This is Darius' spell. I say we keep this one.
How do we know
Okay.
which one is this? They're both
At
blue
the red
with
ribbon.
gold.
Yeah,
red
that's
ribbon.
why. Okay,
Oh.
Red ribbon.
that's true. That's why we took both, is because we couldn't figure it out in the heat
Yeah, we
of the
didn't know.
moment.
They were both blue with gold, so
Fair enough. Okay. And this ring, I also say we keep it. He didn't ask for a ring.
no, that's mine.
Oh, that's That's not a ring. That's a bigger artifact. It's about the size of a baseball.
Oh, holy shit!
Ooh.
Even prettier.
But that's what Molly stuffed in her backpack and dumped out the garlic to
Okay.
make room for.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, we still keep it. My opinion, shockingly, has not changed on whether or not we keep it. So we go into the shoe. And we say, "Hey, we got your spell book. Can you send us home now?"
Can I ask before we do
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I would keep trying to make one of my like connect the dots more relevant. But it's just like none of them are really like relevant. So
Well, tell me what you want to try, and we can
Okay.
adapt it because I've done that for all the other things so far.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm wondering if we can find out before we go in if he is like trustworthy in the sense of like if we give him his book back, or if we give him like the other wizard's book, is he going to use it for good things? Like, is he trustworthy in like a good wizard sense?
Yeah, okay. So let me see what the questions are that you have under connect the dots. You have is this person connected to current events? When will be the next critical event? What does the monster want from this person? Is this connected to previous mysteries? And how does this connect to the bigger picture? Yeah, so like I guess is the person connected, or what does the monster want? We can use something adjacent to that to be like, is this person a good guy or a bad guy kind of thing, right?
Yeah, and like I assume it still has to fit within a connect the dots theme, so it still has to help. I don't know, like connect it in some way, but I guess that's kind of what I'm looking to see is like if we ask him about the artifact, is he going to just like take it from us and be
Right.
like, "Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
what
that's a good
artifact?"
point. Yeah. So you want to connect the dots, kind of focus on the artifact,
Mm-hmm.
And see. So why don't you say? Let's see. Let me open that back up again. The artifact as the item of interest. How is this connected to previous mysteries? We'll get you some information.
Okay. Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yay.
The crystal is apparently powering this artifact, or centrally positioned at least, is extremely similar to the crystal that powered the void beacon.
Ooh, the brother. Okay.
The brothers.
Could be. It could be.
The brothers. The brothers. The brothers. Give me the artifact.
Whoa, Bob, calm down.
Give me the artifact. Give it to me now.
Hold on, calm down. What are you talking about?
The brothers.
Hold on. Molly has this information. She hasn't even, she hasn't even really shared it yet, and
I'm
Bob
just
hasn't shared his
screaming
vision, so you guys don't really have that.
That's fair. There's no connection.
As characters, you don't have all those pieces yet, but as players, you do. So share the information, and then you could have that conversation.
Wait, does she never show us the artifact?
Well, I mean, I assume she'd have to take it out of her bag to inspect it for connect the dots to work. So, since you're talking about, let's talk about the things we took from Darius.
Yeah.
Then you're talking about the two books, and
okay.
Molly would have to mention this, and Quinn would mention whatever she found on his body, right?
So I would then, like, when pulling the items out of my now garlicless bag, I would mention it at that time to say, like, I think this crystal, well, not I think, this crystal is just like the one that we used to power the void.
Well, the void machine that Ralph had specifically.
So if Bob were to hear that, he can do with that information what he will.
Okay, cool. Okay, in that moment, Bob will kind of stand up in the cart on the way back, just be like, Another one? Brothers? Similar brothers?
Oh, Bob's broken. Okay.
Can I touch it?
You
Molly,
sure
you gonna let
can.
him touch it?
Yeah, you sure can.
Touch.
But I'm also going to like hang on to one side of it.
Yeah. Nothing significant happens just from your touch.
I was like,
but it is enclosed in this artifact, so it's not like exposed like it was. The void beacon had been falling apart at the time you touched the crystal the first time, right?
Okay, yeah, that was my thought process, right? I was like, okay, hold on. Touching this crystal brought us here. I bet if I touch the crystal again, Bob's not that smart. I bet if I touch it again, we go back.
I mean, that might be a valid thought process if you wanted to try to open this artifact somehow, but I mean, maybe Cornelius wants to shoot it in the face, and then we can see where that goes.
I'm not going to open it right away, but is there a way to open it?
There are no obvious like hinges or anything. I mean, there's definitely like bolts, so you can see that there seems to be some. If you're familiar with metalworking or whatever, you can see like solder points and stuff, but there's nothing that looks like it can be opened.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'll just kind of go, okay. Molly, can I hold on to that? Is that okay?
Yeah, but I think we're gonna take it inside here and see if our new friend can figure this out.
Let's see if he can send us back just with that banish thing he was talking about. Okay. And if he can, then we might as well just keep it, right? And we can return it to like Sisra, get some agents to look at it and figure out what it's about.
Okay.
If this crystal will even follow us. I don't know how that banish ability he has works.
I'm just gonna like look over at Luna and see if she approves. Maybe.
Luna here.
What?
Sorry. I'm gonna look over at you and see if you give your approval on me giving Bob the artifact to hold on to for right now.
As long as he promises to give it back.
Okay.
I promise I'll give it back.
Okay.
I'm watching you. I'm gonna do like the 2 fingers, like 2 eyes.
I'll do it right back.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Jerk.
Did we ever get the because you were asking if Cornflower was trustworthy or something?
That is a good question, right? Because now that I'm thinking all the way back through the story, we never really talked to Darius much at all about why he took the spell book or what he was doing with it.
Weird.
Or how he knows about Cornflower. We just kind of killed him.
And I mean, to be fair, the opposite is also true. We kind of just took Cornflower's word that, he was missing a notebook. This could actually be the other dude's notebook, and we just went and killed him and stole his notebook for,
Yeah, exactly.
We're just super trusting of little sweet adorable Cornflower, who was the real villain the whole time. Mm-hmm.
Cornflower master
archmage. Right. has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
He actually is he actually a lich, a necromancer?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if I can still ask that as a question.
Sure. If he's trustworthy in all your clues, all signs point to yes, basically. Okay. He's an honest and trustworthy gnome, as transparent as everyone else in Bindlebranch. It's just a friendly town.
Perfect.
We don't belong here. We're
Nah.
not friendly.
I like those gross goblins down the road.
They look like Nazis.
Nazi goblins.
I think my hallucinations are affecting Cornelius.
The magical energies of this world are not compatible with his anti-aging serum.
Mine's
It's
Okay.
the opposite effect. No.
Come
As,
back.
as you say that, he reaches into his breast pocket and brings out a small vial and takes a sip.
No.
It's just a flask.
When did you start drinking?
You're not supposed to see that.
Hand it over.
It's my serum.
Hand it over.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I need it. You can smell
Don't.
it. You can smell it. It's not liquor.
Good for you.
It's not
Look
liquor.
at you. Look
It's
at
not
you.
liquor. It's not liquor.
Do I have to get others involved and do an intervention?
It's not liquor. You can take a smell.
It just smells like hot dog water.
Oh.
Ew.
It's a thin film of grease on top.
Ew. Pretzel shiny.
Are we about ready to, I guess, go inside the shoe and
Yes.
provide the spell book?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm pretty happy with my answers.
Okay. Into the lab. Oh, you're back.
Hello.
Cornflower.
See, you're all still alive. That is good news.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Katie's still alive.
All of us are. We are all still alive. That is true.
Were you able to find my spellbook?
We think we had. Don't know. Would
Absolutely.
you do the honors?
Mhm.
Or Molly, I believe you were holding the goods.
Oh yes. Yep, I am. Here you go. I think it's this one.
Okay. Which one do you hand him?
The one with the red
Okay.
ribbon.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, oh yes, that's my book. And it's actually a lot smaller. Hey, my book.
It's so cute.
It's completely within my palm, kind of thing.
Oh, that's his own Palm Pilot.
Jeez.
This is great. I can now I can resume my magical activities. He starts paging through the book, and he's like, "Yes, you were asking about banishment. Is this still something that you want assistance with? Normally, this is a spell that's cast on demons or elementals that are invading our world, and I'm pretty sure it is a pretty painful experience, but it definitely sends you back to where you came from. I can also only cast it on one person at a time.
We're not from here. So
Yeah, and I think that's the plan. I guess we just start sending us back one at a time, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
While Corvar, if you can get started, I would like to just kind of step out and just go grab Katie, if that's okay, while you get started.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it'll take me about an hour to prepare each casting. So,
Excellent. Okay.
I'll be setting up.
All right, great.
This is like
I'm
literally going to take all day for all 7 of you to be sent back, right?
Right.
So-
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so you're going to go get Katie.
I'm gonna go get Katie. Yep. First of all, when I bump into Katie, how's she doing?
Katie's doing great. She is playing with the little gnome kids and has found the little roadside tavern and helped them whip it all into shape, taught them some new recipes.
Aww.
Katie Coldwater, Queen of Babytown.
We call it Salisbury steak.
Yeah. She's doing great, and I mean, she does want to go home, but she probably would have easily had a good life here too. Probably wouldn't be that hard to convince to stay if that was something that you were planning to do.
But so when I see her play, I'm gonna just kind of walk up to her and be like, "Hey, Katie, it's time to go back. If you catch my drift."
Okay. Well, this was interesting. Thank you for finding a way back. And so she gets up and says goodbye to the kids and starts following you back.
Of course, she made friends with the local children.
Yeah.
I love Katie.
Okay, so you bring her back to.
So who's the first person that gets sent back? Like, when I come back, is anyone gone?
No, not yet. But he's ready to cast. He's asking for who's going to be first. So, who's holding the other spell book and the artifact? Bob has the artifact.
I have the artifact. Molly has the spell book.
Molly has the spell book. Okay, and you haven't revealed either of these things to Cornflower.
No,
not yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I would like to ask him about the other spell book.
Are you going to do that before he sends somebody home, or after the process has already started?
I think
send me first.
Yeah, I think he should send somebody first.
Okay.
Because I assume he's like working on that or whatever. So send one person, and then I'd like to ask him about this.
Okay.
Katie first.
That's a better idea.
Yeah, Katie should go first. Yeah, I agree.
Also,
send her back.
Test dummy.
Oh wow.
Okay. So he's like, okay, I'm warning you. Like I said before, it's kind of painful. But I know that you'll be sent back to where you came from. Are you ready?
What? One question. Will we be sent back to when we came from?
Oh, very good question.
This spell does not manipulate the time stream. It requires much more powerful magic to do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so he cast his spell, and it looks like any other spell casting that you've seen so far from like what Marco was trying and such.
Before Katie goes back, I just want to quickly say to her, just like, listen, just because things in the town might not be settled yet, just kind of wait for all of us to show up, just in case like there's like something going on there, right? So just sit tight, wait for us to come back, just in case like people are still after you.
Okay. And so Cornflower finishes casting his spell and points at Katie. An arc of purple energy streaks from his hand and wraps around Katie, creating a dark portal that sucks her through it. And you can tell that she is it is a very uncomfortable process. And it looks like as she disappears, it looks like she's screaming, but you can't hear her.
Ooh.
She's fine.
She's
fine.
She's just being a baby.
Okay.
Psychic colonic.
Bloop.
Okay, and Katie's gone. And he's like, all right then, I'll prepare the next one. This will take a little bit. Please be patient, but looks like that's working as expected. So now, what? I mean, do you guys want to talk to him about other things now? Does
Bob is certainly
Katie's experience make you nervous to experience that yourself? What?
Yes.
Oh no, Bob doesn't give a shit about that, right? But Bob wants to talk to Cornflower a lot about like void stuff, etc.
Quinn would like to know if he can teach that spell to either Luna or
Ooh.
Cornelius, in case we ever need to come back.
Well,
I'm not good.
I mean, that spell's not going to send you here from where you came from. It's a
We could
one-way thing.
We could banish monsters.
Ooh, true. Very good.
It's definitely going in my mystical library.
Mm. He tells you that he's like, yeah, I can teach you the spell. It would take some time to just transcribe it into your spell book. But if you want to stay around and learn it, I'm happy to help.
Yes, yes. Luna, would you like to stay as well? And
Hey,
great. This would be a great thing to learn.
keep an eye on you, old man.
Yay! You just can't help yourself, can you? You're such a sweetie.
Okay. So Cornelius and Luna at least are going to stick around for a couple days while they learn some magic from Cornflower. What does everybody else think of that decision?
Bob's not super happy with that because Bob kind of wants everybody to go back. But obviously everyone's an adult, so he's gonna just kind of be like, well, I mean, if that's what they want, then I guess that's what they want.
We'll be there soon, don't you worry.
But also, I just have concern about, like, well, we have to send some people back to help, like, take care of Katie, right? Like, people have to go back. I think August definitely needs to go back to deal with, like, Sisra and, like helping to get stuff settled around the town and stuff like that.
I'm going to pull 2 bulbs of garlic from my pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give one to Luna, and I'm going to just slip one into Cornelius's pocket as well. Because I think I would like to go back. I think, so that's my way of taking care of them while they're here.
Aww.
Thank you, Molly.
You be
Molly's thinking
safe.
of-
Be safe.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like whisper to Luna, just be careful of the lizard people.
Okay. Yeah. No, you're right. I will.
Wizard and lizard are very close. I'm just saying. I'm just
I didn't
saying.
even think of that.
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
gotta use more of your mind. You gotta try and open up that, most people only use 5%. You gotta if we can get to that 6%, I think we can really get this.
Like opening up your third eye, right?
Yes,
That's like 20%
exactly.
more effort.
Yes, exactly. Those numbers check out exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When we get back, we'll work on that.
We'll talk more.
Okay.
more.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Quinn, August, how are you responding to all of this?
Quinn's gonna want to go back.
Yeah, August wants to go back too.
Okay. Okay. So you guys just sort of have to sit around and wait while he preps the spell one at a time. Is there anything else you guys want to talk to Cornflower about? You can't engage in a really deep conversation while he's preparing the spell, but you can like talk to him.
As we're just as we're talking, and since we're gonna hang out, I'm gonna ask him if he knows any spell that would like help me restore my wife from.
Oh.
What exactly do you need restored?
My wife, she's been unconscious for about 32 years. Excuse me, 42 years.
I mean, there are healing spells, but I don't have access to that. That's not the kind of magic I specialize in.
I wish there was something you could do.
Stop. Stop, Brian. Stop. Stop. No, ignore him. Stop.
Oh dear.
Wish.
Are you trying?
Yeah, he's trying to ask about Wish. Yeah.
Okay, look. Even Cornflower is not a level 18 wizard, okay? Banish is a level 4 spell, you guys. You think he'd be living in a shoe if he had access to Wish?
So no.
I mean, you know, if Topper
would.
had access to Wish, he would totally be living in a shoe. But, you know.
Is there a healer here that may be able to convey that to me, or?
We don't have any magical healers here in Dendel Branch. There's just an apothecary. If you wanted to make the trip to a larger city, there's certainly temples there where you can ask for magical healing.
Would my wife need to be here, or could it be something I could take back?
I don't know. Like I said, this isn't my specialty. You would have to consult with the clerics once you found them.
Alrighty, thank you. I need to do some thinking.
Okay, he's ready to cast a spell on the next person. Who would like to be next?
I would not like to be next.
Quinn can go.
Okay. And the process is very similar. He casts a spell, and an arc of purple energy streaks from his hand, wraps around you, and you definitely feel it's a extremely uncomfortable experience. It feels like your bones are being taken apart, and and you being like pushed through a hole that's smaller than you are, but pretty soon after the process starts, all sound in this room is just gone to you. You can't hear anything, and as the pain increases to an unbearable level, eventually you're pulled through reality and land on the cold stone floor in the Darkwatch Sanctum. And Katie's there also. She waited an hour for you.
Oh.
So, we don't need to do more on that side of the portal. That'll be for whenever we pick up the session later. Let's resolve the story on this side. Anything else you want to talk to Cornflower about, or are we just going to fast forward through each person taking their route home?
I do want to ask him about the other spell book.
Mm-hmm.
It just like I forgot I wanted to do it after we sent Katie back, but just like, do you know what this? We came across this book in the other wizards things.
Oh, that's probably Marco's spell book.
Is that something that would be useful to you?
Not likely. He took my book because I had access to information he didn't. But I mean, he looks to Cornelius. If you're interested in learning more about the magical arts, this studying this would give you some significant insight.
Yes, thank you.
Although Marco may be searching you down for it. Many wizards put charms on their spellbook so they can locate them no matter where they get taken. That's how I knew Marco had it at his lair.
I have a feeling he won't be too worried about it.
Okay. Well,
I'll hand the book over to Cornelius.
Okay.
If I could do a vote, maybe Luna should get the book. I mean, she's like a wizard in training.
This is certainly for both of us. I will say that. Yes.
Maybe she should hold on to it.
Oh, here you go, Luna. Why don't you hold on to it?
Okay, thank you.
We'll do some investigation.
Just share it.
Yeah.
And then do we want to ask about the artifact?
I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, but Bob has it. So if he doesn't want to show it to anybody, you're gonna have to convince him to do so.
We saw a brilliant purple gem in a jewel-encrusted case while we were there. Did you know anything about that?
Oh. Did Marco find a void crystal?
What is a void?
Pick it up, did you?
What's a void crystal?
Let's say I did pick it up. What is a void crystal?
They are. It's a way that the void can interact with the physical world. And the only way to safely handle them is to encase them in magical housing. Because touching them directly causes disastrous effects.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah.
How would you use one?
It depends on what sort of container it's placed in. But usually it has some way to manipulate the void power within it. Either it can, some of them can feed that power into the operator of the artifact, and others can be used for a specific purpose. Maybe it powers some specific magical effect that artifact is capable of. But they all have a distinctive dark blue, purple energy inside them. That is the signature of the void.
Very interesting. If you had one, what could you do with it?
Oh, a lot of things. We wouldn't have to wait all day to send you home. With the artifact can be tuned to open portals to other worlds. That's one of the more risky functions, but for someone who knows what they're doing, it's pretty simple, actually.
You don't say. looks around the room, sees we only have like 5 people left to send. And also knowing that at least 2 of them just want to stay here.
For a day or two.
Yeah, for a day or two. Bob's also going to want to stay for like a couple of days just to learn about Void stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, Bob will open his own bag and just pull it out and just go, because we found one.
He gets very excited. He stops the work on his spell prep and he walks over to touch the device and he's like, "Oh my, this is a wonderful find. I'm not sure how Marco even got a hold of it, but he must have been trying to use my spell book to figure out how to operate this, as I've been researching Void and such as well. This is wonderful. I think it would be best if I kept a hold of this. It's not the kind of thing we want around in the world."
Luna's starting to get a little suspicious of Cornflower.
May I continue to hold on to it for a little bit?
I mean,
Cornflower? Let me hold on to it. Cornflower.
It's a very dangerous artifact. I really don't think it's safe. I think you're going to need to roll a manipulate someone to convince him that you can keep it safe. You're not going to end the world with a magical artifact.
All right. Okay, mixed.
Okay. All right. So he's like, "Well, if you stay with Cornelius here and learn from me how to operate it, I can, I guess I can trust you to keep it."
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. Are there any other conversations you guys want to have? We can just fast forward to whenever we're only sending 2 more people home before this scene ends.
Yeah, and then we can just cut to like 2 days later when we send the rest of the people back. Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
And ready
August,
to
was there
go
anything you
whenever.
wanted to do before you got sent home?
No. August feels useless without all her tools.
she feels lost.
Okay.
It's all this magic business.
Okay, so we'll just fast forward to Ollie and August get sent home. And
Wee!
Bye.
Pleasant trip was
And
had
then-
by all.
yeah, and so then you guys stay around for 3 or 5 days, and Cornflower teaches Cornelius and Luna how to read a wizard's spellbook. And so you have access to several Dungeons and Dragons spells, cantrips, level 1 and 2.
Sweet.
I haven't made the
that's
whole list,
terrifying.
but there's quite a few spells. Let's say there's 18 spells in there that I'll pick out some things.
Guys, next episode is gonna be epic.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna make some I'm gonna make an alternate version of Use Magic specifically for using the D&D spells, because it's not gonna have the same kind of glitchiness that normal Use Magic would have.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's for next time. And then Bob, you wanted to just talk about Void stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just want to talk. I just want to have a chat with him, right? Obviously, he's like
Okay.
spending a lot of time like teaching banishment and stuff like that. But I want to have a lot of like by the fireplace coffee chats with good old Cornflower about just like, what is the Void? How does it work? Why do I have powers? I'm not a hollow. I don't have funky eyes, right? What's up with that, right? and just talk. You know, you don't have to, because obviously I'm asking for a lot of Harrow lore specifically for.
I know, and it's like,
So-
I'm not gonna retcon your lore, but you know, and we can brainstorm just you and me about what all those answers actually are. I have some fun ideas about it. We don't have to. I mean, nobody else has to be there for that conversation anyway. But you know, in the end, you have a good conversation with a real hollow that has actually studied the void and knows more about the void than typical hollows would anyway.
For sure. Yeah, he probably would.
So, but you know, he still doesn't know everything, and that's why he wants to study
yeah.
you. You know,
Yeah.
so you both learn some interesting things about the void and destiny and whatnot. So,
Yes, destiny. Yes.
You also learn some. We'll call it. No, attunement is a D&D specific word, but I was just going to say, you know, you're attuned to this void crystal now, that you can use the powered artifact to make things happen, and we could determine later what those are.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're here? Okay. So then he eventually.
I would just like kind of read when we're not learning the spells stuff. I'll just read everything I can find.
Oh yeah. So you learn a lot about Harrow and whatever, you know, he has history of the world and the War of the Dragons and all of this stuff that is just completely new and weird and fascinating to you. So
is this in the time frame that we're in currently, or is this like the time frame of like
that's a good
copper
question.
and coal and
That's such a good question.
I mean, it's ambiguous, so it can be whatever Alan wants it to be for where.
Book about us as heroes, you know what I mean? Like the story.
Even if there was, I mean, at the level that we're at now, we're not like worldly known heroes, so that would be kind of a stretch to get
Take that back.
there, right?
We are so worldly known heroes.
Yeah, well, yeah. To be clear, I'm not sure if I said this previously, but like the story of the Watchers is like a pretty well-known thing, but like no one knows who they are. That's like a major world element.
Information about that is there, yeah, sure. Then,
cool.
But yeah. Oh, I was thinking about our current campaign, not the previous one. Was the Watchers and all. So,
yeah.
But then I mean I tried to leave it as ambiguous as possible, so Alan can place NPCs wherever he wants, as he sees fit.
I have plans based on believe me, I sat for a long time thinking for each person who gets stuck, what would I do with them? I spent a long time thinking about it. And on one hand, I see people leaving, and it's like, oh, it's so sad to see them go. But
I mean, you have a void crystal now. There's always the possibility of return. So that's
exactly. That is possible. There's always a possibility of returns, but then it's a matter of, you know, how I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, it was a fun jaunt, and
absolutely
it served the purpose. This was definitely the most chaotic of the 3 episodes, but I would say we have concluded this mystery. You know, I also prepped a lot more non-linearly for this one, much more like I prepped for actual D&D, because I didn't really know what direction it was going to go in, and it evolved perfectly. So,
real quick, there's one thing I want to wrap up, because Bob would be rather insistent that Luna and Cornelius go first for reasons.
Okay.
That's fine. Luna wouldn't care. She'd probably be the first to go.
Okay.
Sick.
Luna
Okay,
has the spell
bye.
book. Yeah.
Thank you. I love all your shiny trinkets and things.
Okay. Yeah. And Quinn has the spell component pouch, so you guys didn't even really interrogate what that even
true.
was.
Yep.
Okay. Then Cornelius going to object to going before Bob does?
No, I'll see you soon, you young whippersnapper.
Yeah. Can I see your Palm Pilot real quick?
Oh. What do you want it for?
I just wanted to like write a note in there for you to read after you get back.
Alrighty.
It's just something I want to say here, but not in out loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take his Palm Pilot. I'm gonna put a little message in it. Turn it off. Put it back in his hand. I'm just like, all right, send him back, Cornflower.
Okay. Cornflower casts a spell, and arcing energy wraps around you and pulls you through the tiny hole in the universe through to the Dark Watch Sanctum. Everyone else is also waiting. I mean, I'm assuming. We're not, well, no, Luna's there. This is days later, so it's just Luna that waited for you.
Hello, young
yeah.
Missy.
Hello.
Okay. And I'm
Yes,
assuming
we better
you
get a
read
move on.
how long are you going to wait to read the message Bob wrote in your Palm Pilot?
I would probably. I'm perplexed, so I would turn the power back on.
Okay.
Takes 10 seconds to boot.
Yeah.
37.
Oh, 37. Okay, sick. Yeah, the note that he put in there is effectively just, I will not come back. There is too much evil in the world to purge here. And there's so much for me to learn about who I am and what I can do that I can't possibly go back at this time. Maybe we'll meet again, my love.
All right. And Bob has the Void Crystal, so you guys don't have that artifact, but at least you have a spell book.
Oh,
It's still a pretty big find.
Luna's gonna be like reading it out loud to Cornelius because the text is too small for him to read. And she's gonna get to the my love part and just be like,
He was a little enamored with me.
yeah. That son of a bitch has the crystal though.
Yeah. He has to find his
Oh.
destiny.
Oh my god. Let's just go find the others.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the end of this mystery. How do you guys like that?
Yay.
Oh yeah, we have to do end of mystery wrap up.
Yeah.
Which is, did you conclude the mystery? Yes. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Quite the
Opposite. Put someone to death.
Did you learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters? We learned that Cornelius is capable of murder.
Yeah.
Nazis.
Oh my god.
Oh, 3 or 4 is 2 experience for everyone, plus 1 extra for the series as I've been going, and that's it. One shots going forward. If we continue to use these same characters, I'm not going to give the plus 1 extra experience. But you guys are veteran monster hunters at this point. Sometime soon, you guys will be experienced enough to start taking advanced improvements. One of which is retire your character to safety, which is going to need to happen at some point before your luck runs out. Because
oh wow,
yeah. So anyway, that's how Monster of the Week works, and there's certainly potential for plenty of other one shots, and maybe I'll prepare something for Halloween, but we can talk about that when it's closer to then. I'm excited to get back to D&D.
That's so Halloween.
Yeah. You guys want to stick around for a few minutes? I can share my screen and show you my
all your people.
Image generation.
I would very
journey.
much like to see those.
Let me remember how to do this in Discord. There we go. Share screen. Here we go. Now, how do you see? Can you see my screen?
In Discord, you say?
Yeah, in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, see you're live. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then click watching stream or watch stream.
Thinking.
Yeah, it's taking a minute.
Okay.
I can see in the thumbnail that there's a bunch of images, but there it goes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
So this is so this is the beginning of the evolution of the shoe house.
That's
And
really cool. Yeah.
It just takes some time to get.
I like that the bridge turned into like.
Yeah.
Some of the bridge turned into the toe of the boot. That's really.
Yeah. Well, okay. So what I actually did was, I don't know if I have it here, but I basically just Googled an image of a shoe house, and I started the same way I generated Luna's character. I told it to make an image that looked like that, but it just couldn't like read the shoe house thing. So it was like it was just making a house with that general profile. And so like even that bridge, there's the toe of the boot is there, so it has all the elements, but
it has the geometry, but not the.
Yeah, exactly. And so then I ended up with one that
I like that
and
first one too. Very treehousey.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried so many times to just get something, and then this is like the interior. You recognize this one, but it had all these books in the foreground, and then I had to paint those out and just make a floor there. And then I had a heck of a time getting it to not put people in the wizard's library that I was asking for, So and then I was like, here's some.
Just got one eye open, one eye closed.
Yeah, I know, right?
The lazy eye.
Some of these are great.
This is the spooky forest that I forgot to load in. But then, like, sometimes it just
I
gives
love
you
that
things.
one with like the.
Sometimes it gives you things you don't
like
even
hills
ask
that
for.
tear up. Whoa, that's cool.
Sorry, the hills that go where?
The ones that like tear up, right? Like right next to go right, go down, go right.
Oh,
one
here.
more, a little more to the right. Yeah. Oh, these are so pretty.
I know.
This
Isaac, I might
is,
need to borrow some of these. Go
This
back.
one.
Oh God.
This one is
that one.
Spooky
We're
Cave.
gonna
You can
talk
see it
later.
says Spooky Cave Mist Pixel Art. That's what I asked for. So.
I feel like I have an image just like this saved.
Oh, maybe that was one of the training images for Stable Diffusion. So. And
Ooh, look at all the pretty shinies.
Yeah, so here's all the different variants on an artifact that I started trying to make here.
Frodo
Baggins.
So
Oh,
you can
that's so
see
pretty.
the
Ooh, I
way
love that purple
I
orange.
generate them 4 at a time. One even has a hand in it. I generate them 4 at a time. That's why I get this little collage thing. So I save those with it because that's how it comes out as like each individual image, and then it gives you a like sort of an index image of everything it generated in that batch.
That's cool.
But and here's the goblins that I made, just in case I needed goblins, and then luckily I did, So, and then I have lots of hobbits. I didn't know how many hobbits I
Look
would
at
need.
it,
So,
Frodo.
yeah.
Look at
So